Dude's Nerdery. Ochre Studios. Hey Vern. Sean Solo 8. Salacious. Rom. Together, we're unstoppable. We are, of course, Freeman and Monkey Lizard. Bringing out toys to play. That's right, Freeman and Monkey Lizard. Bringing out toys to play.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
Go.
Hello.
Oh.
Freeman, Monkey Lizard, and an empty screen.
It's not unusual, is it? It's not unusual.
I don't know if
there he is.
There he is.
My mic's got all
I was
messed
grabbing my tea in honor of the king. King's tea.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, so Eric's.
I embrace our multiculturalism.
Yeah, we're all about inclusivism around here.
Inclusivism. Non-inexclusivism.
I'm gonna leave and come back in.
Okay, see you, Sean.
He just said, I'm just going to leave and come back.
Yeah, he's going to go get his
You just want to
Starbucks now.
start over. Just replay it. Just replay the theme.
You getting a coffee shop already?
I got to go pick up my Starbucks. Walk my dog.
Is he gone? Where's he gone?
How is he still alive?
How is
There
this
he
still a
goes,
thing?
everybody.
All right, I'm experimenting with like types of lighting I use for the live stream. This might be like a lowerly aggressive.
There we go.
I feel like it.
Siffy. It's a bit siffy.
Are you refilming Werewolf by Night?
Woo! Dude, Werewolf by Night was awesome.
I love
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was really cool.
I agree.
Oh,
That
sure.
was,
Yeah.
and it was perfect. Just being like
Like
I mean,
a
I
one-off,
could use
one-off.
like even 30 more minutes because it was so good, but it was just perfect being like a one-shot thing like that. I mean, you know, we're getting way ahead, but like, man, so good.
I agree.
They need to do more of those.
Yeah, they do. It was very graphic for a Disney show. I was shocked.
It was black and white though, so they got around with the bloody
Yep.
stuff because it was black and white and it wasn't red blood. But you know, the guy who was directing it was the guy who scored Rogue One, and he's done a lot of other like he's a composer by trade. Michael Giacchino. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, welcome to Three Men and a Monkey Lizard, everybody. A little bit of technical difficulties. In the beginning there, my screen froze. I didn't know what was going on. All the sound went away.
you look different,
sure.
Sean. You look different. Have you had your hair
Go
done
on.
or something? What's going on?
Yeah.
What's going down?
That was last week though, and I actually had surgery on my neck again.
Oh.
So,
Ooh.
that
You all
hurt.
right, dude?
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly, man. Oh boy.
Hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Let me introduce everybody here today. We've got a special guest. Looks like Eric. I did put a link in.
It looks like Eric? Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Well,
I know
I
it looks
looked
like
at
Eric,
it.
but
It
is it
Looks
Eric?
like
I'm
Eric.
not sure.
It's really a scroll.
Big clone of Eric.
Secret invasion.
Yeah.
It could be
but
Chewbacca
he's a
wearing
hardcore
Eric
collector.
mask.
Yeah. He's joins us occasionally, so he's been here before. You guys probably recognize his face.
I don't recognize him. No, I don't.
It looks like Eric. It looks. Is he a
Yeah.
cool guest though? Wait, but is he a cool guest?
Always.
Debatable.
Debatable.
Eric, it's you. So Eric, how you doing?
Yeah.
Doing well. How are you?
Chewbacca. He's Chewbacca.
I like your Chewbacca hoodie.
Thanks.
All right, and then the main reason everybody tunes in, we have Rum as usual.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because of that Galactus in the back.
Yeah.
No, you're finally accepting things. You know that. You know, there's the star of the show, and then there's everyone else.
The monkey
Yeah.
lizard recognition that you only get on this channel.
It's well bundled up too today.
I am. It's cold here. It's cold here in England.
And we got Vern, Ochre Studios.
Hello,
Hey,
everybody.
man.
Oh,
I might
you
have an
had some
opinion
surgery
today.
too. What happened to your
Oh.
finger, man?
Oh, I nearly cut the tip of it off.
Damn.
You ain't been fingering my monkey lizard, have you?
Oh, snap.
Have
Yeah.
you?
I burned that.
You
in
nearly
the,
cut the
fire
tip,
pit.
so we're always worried about Salacious, but then Vern's the one that did it.
Yeah, but I was doing like so a week ago I put in some irrigation in my side yard and like my backyard or whatever, I put in an extra water tap, and I built a place for putting in one of those utility sinks outside.
Mhm.
So you know, when you're gardening, you can wash up and stuff like that.
It's like an
And
outdoor
I was trying to attach the legs are not compatible, so I bought these brackets, and I was like, they're metal, so I was drilling into them, and the drill caught it, and it spun around and took the tip of my
Oh,
finger.
dude.
Oh
That is
shit!
insanity.
Man. Glad
Yeah.
you're all right.
Safety
Yeah,
first.
You
bro,
should,
safety
yeah. If
first.
you were there, you would have like heard this high pitched scream.
I'm
no
sure.
way.
Man.
Just flesh or bone or
No, just the flesh.
Ooh.
I had some bleeding. I mean, I took a picture today. I went out to the cider because I haven't been out there since yesterday. But that's some of my blood.
Yeah. Lovely.
Is there a finger in the yard? Is there a finger out there?
No,
somewhere?
I got all the pieces.
Oh,
Dude, that's crazy.
This is a home patch. I didn't go to the doctor, and it wasn't bad enough for that. But
I had a friend that did that once. We were out riding bicycles, and you know how you hold your hand with one handlebar and you hang your hand down? Well, his
Yeah.
finger got caught in the chain.
spoke. Oh,
Yeah, and it went
oh,
around to where the pedal is, and it sliced his finger off. And we went back like 2 days later to look for his finger, and we found it on the road. It was like completely flat.
well,
And we
you
had a
see
little
this.
stick, and we were flicking it. We were like 9 years old.
Oh, look at that! He's
my
got a little
My
God.
bent one.
pinky.
yeah.
See,
Yeah.
my
Madness.
pinky.
What is this? What is
Yeah.
going on?
So my pinky, this finger, I can't straighten it out because a long time ago I hit my hand with a sledgehammer and it broke it
Dude.
open from here to
Oh.
here. And of course, I didn't go get stitches or anything. I just put
Crazy.
some super glue or whatever on that one. And
Yeah, I did that. Like all mine are broken from
Yeah.
skateboarding. You can see they're all bent and
Oh,
banged. and-
I thought he was going to say I fingered a virgin with my little finger.
skateboarding's hazardous to your health.
It
Vern,
is,
I
man.
hope
It
you have
screwed me
some.
up.
I hope you have some antibiotics. You don't want to get all Viserys Targaryen on us.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, is that something you're supposed to put on? A cut?
That's what I'm putting on my neck, man, right now. It sucks. Big old stitch. It was an inch deep in my neck. They cut it.
Oh, my
Gnarly.
gosh. Yeah.
Anyway, what's up, dude? Dude's got a new video out. The Blizzard. Go check it out on his channel.
Show us your ailments, dude. You got any ailments? Show us your ailments. Show
Yeah.
us your,
How's
show
your
us your-
fingers?
Show us your fingers. You got any bent fingers? You got any bent
Actually,
fingers?
all right. Since we're doing weird shit tonight,
Yeah.
so left guitar finger, very upset. Girl in college broke it. You see how like the
What?
Yeah.
What did
top,
you do?
see how like the top.
Yeah.
You know, I just made her angry enough to break my finger.
Damn. Did she like grab
Yeah.
it and went, you?
yeah. That's amazing.
Crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I had a way with the ladies. So yeah, that's my. And I was stung by a jellyfish when I was in high school in Greece.
Mm.
Nice. Did you
That's
pee?
pretty
Did
gnarly.
someone
Terrifying
pee on you?
experience.
Did someone pee on you?
Terrifying experience. No, I just no.
No. Did you have a
No,
coronary?
they took me to some Grecian witch doctor, which gave me some ointment, and I put it on, and it just like foamed up and fizzed. It like was like popping and cracking, and because my whole arm was swollen from like the wrist down to the elbow, and then just on the bottom of the forearm here. So it was swollen, and then it was like pussed up, and it was like that for like weeks. It was crazy. It was,
Man,
it was
that is
scared
wild.
the crap out of me. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Look, Sean. Look, Sean. Look,
Hold on, let
Sean.
me get you.
Look, Sean.
Pour rum.
I got a bent finger. Look. See it?
Oh yeah.
We don't want to know why. We don't.
It's
don't.
perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's like,
Seen his Galactus video
yeah,
unboxing and
bent finger.
even
I had
was
some-
getting wild.
I had some flesh torn off this
Yeah,
finger. I
that's
got
not
it
working.
caught. I got it caught in someone's shoulder pads. It's kind of hard to see through. Playing football right here, it's the
Oof.
scar's kind of hard to see, but you saw all the
Yeah, I
bump
saw
and
it.
whatnot.
There was nothing there, Eric. There was nothing there. Then.
I
We're all
saw it, I
showing-
saw
Well,
it.
we're all
it's hard to
showing-
see through
We're all,
my
sh- we're
hairy
all showing
knuckles.
our like
Definite
bent
discoloration
injured
in there.
fingers,
Yeah.
and you've got a little bit of red mark on your finger.
Yeah.
I was attacked by a jellyfish in the Grecian oceans.
I've got a bent finger.
Well, which is the one that? Oh no, that's a stingray that killed the Australian guy, huh?
Yeah.
Steve Irwin, yeah.
Steve Irwin?
Yeah. He got
What does
stabbed
that
in
have
the
to do with
chest with a
broken
stingray.
fingers?
No, you
Well,
were
I was
talking about
thinking-
jellyfish.
Because
Yeah.
you got stung
Oh,
by a
jellyfish.
jellyfish. A tiny
I'm with you,
jellyfish
Sean.
with no like hard.
If anyone wants to come on and show us your weird ailments tonight, then you're
Yeah,
welcome.
there's
Toy
room. I sent
injuries,
the link
toy
in the
related
Every Minute of the Monkey
injuries.
Lizard
Now
chat.
that's
so.
too dark.
Especially if you've got any weird fingers.
Well, Connor's
Yeah.
calling me out. He's saying that it didn't happen in the garden. He's saying it was a head swap injury.
Could be.
Oh yeah.
Could be.
Well, let's say hello to everybody real quick. We got Brian Myers. What's up?
Howdy.
Right,
We got Sonny. He just released his first
Sonny!
video. If anyone wants to go check that out, I was just watching it. It's the Mattel Creations rant.
His new channel. His new
We
channel.
got John
What's happening?
John.
and Rolando. What's up? We see him everywhere. Good old channel member, Fabulous Disaster. He's got a funny channel too. I guess him and Greedo have teamed up, and they're doing some funny videos.
Yeah.
What, so
Jonathan Redmond. Everybody knows this guy.
Blinky.
for being a channel member.
And oh yeah, you do. You get stickers and emojis so far, and it's real cheap. It's only
And
we'll
llama
raise the
rides.
price.
And llama
Yeah.
And
rides.
how many llama
For the
rides?
super chat, man. We'll see what happens. We'll have a surprise. But I do
Look,
appreciate that.
Have you got
Fabulous
a new
Disaster.
llama? Have you got a new llama?
Yeah, actually,
Have you?
I do.
I gotta.
What?
Yeah, I bought my
Oh,
daughter.
we got a new
another one.
llama.
He's got a new llama.
Yeah. Let's see.
Really?
What's John say real quick? Let's just see. We got the Super Awesome Geek Toy Condo playset complete with a Super John figure, but you get the wrong head sculpt on it. It's a future droid's John's head. I watched Halloween Ends the other night. Have you guys seen that? Well, I went to the theater to see it.
Nah.
I have to
I
wait
got
till
some
tomorrow
pictures.
to watch it because it's getting a little dark, so I won't be
Yeah.
able to watch it tonight.
Not a horror fan.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you lost on that one.
I don't leave the flat.
But yeah, I went to see it in the theater, and it was okay. It wasn't bad.
So, Sean, I'm gonna watch. I will watch it if you can assure me this is going to be the last one.
Yeah. It's the
Just
last
because
one.
they say it ends doesn't mean it's the last one.
Well,
I don't
fuck
want to.
Israel.
I don't want to get all
Fuck
roped
Israel.
into getting my hopes up that this is it. This is the last one,
Gerard.
and then finding out in 3 years that it's Halloween Reborn or something.
It'll be the last one until the studio decides they want to make more money.
This one kind of plants the direction of a way they might go, but it's okay to watch. I
So
would watch
it doesn't.
on, Peacock,
So it doesn't
you know,
definitively end the
and dioramas. No, I would say the story of Michael Myers ends for sure.
That's a shame.
But anyway, the reason I brought that up is because there's a trailer that they play in the beginning called Megan. Have you guys seen that?
Oh, that's
It's
the
an Android doll.
Yeah.
It's like a doll, and she's an android, and it's made by the people that made Paranormal Activity. But that looks super, super cool. And not only that, that Megan is on Twitter, and if you like her, she'll send you a private message, and it's totally funny and an amazing interactive account. But I'm really looking forward to that movie.
Uh-oh.
A private message, huh?
Uh-oh. Sean's got a
Yeah.
private message with a Twitter account.
Message for.
I think we said hello to everybody. I don't think I've missed
You're
anybody.
my
Oh, Thousand Ghosts in the
private
House. Hope you're feeling
messenger.
better. I'm sure you're probably
Message from
100% by now. Fueller's Figures. I thought he was going to be coming on, but he's too
Fueller's.
shy.
Fueller's.
Said he's not-
Fueller's.
he's
How
too
you
handsome.
pronounce it in Arizona? You
Fueller's.
pronounce it Fuelers.
Fuelers.
I guess Connor's had some fingers broken by a girl named Julie.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Majuli.
mine was by
Julie.
this one was by Kelly, and then this one was by Megan.
Majuli.
And we got Left Coast. Was that Left Coast?
What's up, Rick?
Oh, Rick. Majuli's. Wagwan.
He had me on his Let It Breathe show once, and I haven't been invited back.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Probably
that.
cool.
It's kind of like that Lego thing. Did you guys see that I started a new channel?
No,
Blockers.
you've never been on that.
Mega Blockers.
Mega
Blockers.
Premiering tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Mega bollocks. Mega blockers.
So,
I'm coming on. I'm coming on. That's the first guest.
And the
Mega-
and the tagline is "When size matters."
Mega blockers. Mega
Because you need glasses to see Legos, but Mega Blocks, you know.
I don't get it.
So you're gonna
Alright.
build like a tractor with Mega Blocks? Like,
You really to build a tractor, you need like 1 Mega Block.
right? That's what I'm saying. You can build like a tractor.
Everything will
Okay,
be built
cool, that's
super quick
working.
on my shelf.
Cool. We're going straight in on the. You're going straight in on the Mondo.
Yeah,
Just-
only
just
I
the
just
Mondo.
wanted to see, what your guys' thoughts are on. I don't know what website this is, but I'm just popping
Well,
it up
This is
here.
the Mondo Battle
To
Cat.
quote Sean last week, that's super cool. I got the He-Man, but I'm going to pass on this.
How much is it,
I
Sean?
might get that. I don't know. It's going to be $500 bucks
300,
roughly.
500.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Yeah.
500.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Is that
it
just
is
speculation, or is that the actual cost?
that's actual cost $449.
Okay, for all of you folks that
What?
said, whoa, did Salacious say whoa? Because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he backed that Mattel Creations thing.
Yeah,
That
there's
thing's
the
huge
Eternia
compared to
is like
this.
4 foot, like compared to like an
This is-
18-inch cat.
Yeah, but I mean,
well,
like that HasLab car is $350, so for $500, that's a fantastic deal.
I'd say that's better value compared to this for like $450.
Wow.
This looks
Yeah.
cool, but
Let's do some polls tonight. What do people think?
Yeah.
I thought I was
Mondo-
sharing the screen. It didn't work.
I don't.
First
collect-
one.
well,
First
well, how
poll
big is it? Like, I don't
Mondo
collect heat,
versus Eternia.
It's a
I don't
it's a
collect-
12-inch figure scale. So the figure is 12
and
inches.
it's 500. Like, what do you get for 5? Like, I can't tell from that picture. I don't collect He-Man.
Yeah, I
37
meant-
pounds of
but
plastic.
But that seems crazy to me for that much money.
That's
I
not
mean,
a
look
good
at the
picture,
detail on
Sean.
those heads.
That's really
it
cool.
looks
but-
cool.
But you're saying that's $500?
Well, because I think you're getting 2 heads, because I don't think you're putting the helmet on a head, so you have to have the head that swaps. So you're going to get 2 separate heads. The
Yeah.
Battle Cat's fully articulable.
Am I not a
And,
mod? Sean, am I not a
You
mod
said
on your
it's
channel?
12-inch scale.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
12-inch
Might be.
scale. So
Yeah,
the
I'm
figure,
not.
Davey Chris.
No, I'm not. I can't do a
He-Man
poll.
is 12 inches.
Yeah, I can't. Can I do a poll? Let me see.
No,
So, like-
I'm not a mod.
So I've got like the Black Series Dewback, and that is like
How
that's
come
about
Sleeping
maybe like a
Collectibles
long-
is-
this
how
thing
come
must be
Sleeping-
huge.
How come
The
Sleeping
dude-
Collectibles and Super John are mods on your channel?
Are
I
they?
can't even do a bloody poll.
Eric, I think the Dewback would fit inside that
They
thing's
are.
stomach.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
no,
I
like
didn't
I'm
fall
just
off
saying,
the-
like the Dewback's pretty good, pretty big for a 6-inch. To
Yeah,
hold
just
a
a minute.
12-inch,
Yeah, that
must-
thing's going to be huge. It's going to be like
this thing's got to be like the size of the TVC Razor Crest.
probably, yeah. It's going to be probably
Hey,
the
Sean,
body
do
will
a
be-
poll.
the body will
Sleeping,
be
please do a
probably
poll.
almost the size of the HasLab vehicle, and then you got the legs
Dude,
that'll
you're
stand it
rich.
up, and then the head and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it won't let me do a poll. I can give him money, or I can do an emoji.
Only the admin or the channel owner.
Yeah, so it must be only the channel owner can do a poll.
Only Sean can do a poll. Okay. Well, that counts that out then.
Well, it probably makes sense that only Sean should do a poll on his channel.
And this is a Mondo product.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
So,
Bye.
Mondo itself is kind of like build itself.
Wait,
It's
do you
just
get the Skeletor too?
No, you get the
No,
Battle
just the
Cat.
cat.
You got to buy those other ones separately.
Okay,
They're
do you
like
get the
$3.
kitten, the battle kitten?
Do you get the Battle Kitten with that, Sean? I think
Yes, you do. Yes,
Oh.
you do.
Okay, so if you're looking at
It just seems
um,
really expensive, but I don't, this
So-
isn't my bang zone.
so
So
those
trying to show
12-inch
some better
figures, those
stuff.
12-inch figures that they sell are what, like $300 or something like that, right? And
Yes,
they're
super
they're
nice.
exclusive and they're very limited.
Yeah.
So I mean, once they're gone, they're gone. I think this was a timed release.
Yeah.
So anybody who wants one can order one, but
See.
most
Oh,
of their
here's a
stuff
good
comes
example.
out and it's like a limited run release, right? So
Yeah.
What
that's the thing with Mondo, and like
go to
this
Mondo
poster right
website.
here is a Mondo
one's on Twitter.
poster, right? And this
Let me
was
just
like
do it on
$45 when I got it, so it's probably doubled now because they do this like art type stuff. That's how they build themselves. Is this a smaller kind of like
Mhm.
art community style of stuff that they put out. So it's very limited. They've done those 12-inch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. And I think those have all retained kind of their value. At the beginning of COVID, they did a whole bunch of puzzles. So there was like a Cobra Commander puzzle. There was
there you
like a Avengers one, or Captain America First Avenger one. and some of those, and they were like limited, like to a certain number of puzzles.
So for people who collect MOTU, is that worth it?
Yeah, all day, especially if you like the bigger scale, like statue type, articulatable statue type.
Okay.
So this one should show up a little bit better for everybody, but I guess this is the box, what you're getting.
Yeah, so 3 heads.
Does
4
it come on a
heads.
pallet?
Yeah. No, it's going to be is a way bigger than it's going to look here because, 1/6 scale. I mean, how big is that? That's like
Size of a 12-inch GI Joe.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, and that cat's gonna be huge. Yeah, for that to fit on there.
Yeah.
I mean, they are super nice. They are super nice.
So yeah, 3 heads, a baby cringer, plus the battle cat, and then this armor, like the He-Man that I ordered, it actually looks like leather straps and fur on them and stuff. It's sick.
So is that what you prefer? The leather straps?
Yeah.
Bring out the gimp.
Well, Sleeping saying that he has some Mondo figures, and he says that the quality is incredible or insane, is what he actually says. But
yeah,
I have, and he says he has some of the vinyl records, which I have, and then I also have the puzzle, and I have more than one poster from them. So
let's see.
The Scare Glow is awesome.
Yeah, I like this one. Just the trap jaw looks pretty sick, man.
Yeah,
that looks good. There isn't too many.
I've got their website up here, Sean. If you want to see the website, the battle.
Yeah, DX. I couldn't find it on there.
I imagine that they're going to start cranking out more figures though, because Funko bought them.
Oh, did they?
And I did make you a moderator too. So
here
we go.
Sean.
Ron's gonna hook us up.
Yeah, look at the Scareglow, man. That is cool. I mean, they are really popular. Look, because all of these are sold out.
There's the He-Man I ordered. I kind of wish I got She-Ra now at this point. Yeah, I ordered that, so that's coming. I'll be reviewing that on the channel too.
Just
but
look
that's
at all the accessories you get, man. I mean, they're like they're like Hot Toys for He-Man, aren't they?
Basically, yeah, it's Hot Toys size, I believe.
Yeah, I can see the appeal.
Is this styled after the new Netflix stuff, or
no? It comes with a filmation head mold, and I guess what he would look like if he was real.
Oh, look at Merman! Check this out.
Yeah, some of these probably go for a fortune nowadays because they're sold out.
Look at that! Look at that! That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that vac metal? Is that what kind of detail?
It looks translucent, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it looks like
that I'm not too sure.
The green looks like it could be
What's
like
up, G-Force.
What up, G-Force?
Sleeping, of course.
Wow, that's insane.
Now those chat little things popped up on the screen so fast that I don't think you guys should ever say anything about how fast I go through the chat anymore.
Yeah. I'm not even sure how to do a poll. I did one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the Battle Cat's not on this website.
No, that's why I had to Google the images, because basically they only have a teaser out right now. But they presented them at like San Diego Comic-Con and stuff like that. So anyway.
So the first question then was Mondo Battle Cat or Eternia playset, and although there's a bit of a price difference, I suppose. Is it $500 versus? Oh no, it's $500 in America, isn't it? The Eternia set. So
yeah, but it's almost $700 out the door, because they charge you, I think, like $50 surcharge just for doing it, and then with shipping, it comes out to almost $700. In fact, I had it in my cart.
So it's $200 in extra fees on top of the $500.
Almost, yep. With
wow.
tax and stuff too.
Let's see how Eternia's doing. 77% funded.
So I haven't even really seen that. Like, it's just like a huge playset.
I'll show you now.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah, I got it up here. Hold on.
Oh, you got it?
Mm-hmm. I try to be prepared, but
I've got it there if you want
it. All right. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Yeah, I was going to play the video for everybody.
Awesome. Yeah.
That is cool.
A real early bird too, dude.
Wow. Yeah, that reward the people that went in early.
And they showed all the tiers up front. So
Yep, that's how you do it.
4 foot by 3 foot.
yeah,
That looks
you get
cool.
charged right away, which is
So
the only
I
bummer
shared a
on that.
picture from Comic-Con with the dude standing in front of the display. If you want to,
Yeah,
put
let
it
me
up there.
pop that on here real quick. Where am I?
They were saying that it's scaled for.
Yeah, this here looks dope.
It's scaled for Vintage, Origins, and Masterverse.
hmm
So you can
Wow.
put you can put your
Yeah,
Masterverse.
so you
Dude,
can see-
imagine getting that when you were like 7 years old.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been like the most epic Christmas ever.
They didn't make many of them. There aren't many in circulation, and to get a complete one now, you've got to spend a few £1,000s.
Wow.
A vintage one.
Yeah, we were talking about that last week. They were what, about $2,900 or something. Crazy, man. But you can see each figure. But the problem with that is the footprint is going to take. You're going to need a place like the Nerdery,
Yeah.
to set that up. I love Beastman climbing back there. That's so cool. It's just, well, it's not really cool. It's just funny.
Yeah.
That is one of the cooler.
And look at the
playsets I've
arms
ever
right here.
seen.
Mm-hmm. What was that, dude? Or Vern?
These arms coming out the front.
Yeah, and then
Grabs.
they reach out. Yeah.
Look how many man at arms there are. Is that like it's like 3 or 4 man at arms?
Oh, they're
Yeah.
trying to make them foot soldiers.
They have a
right?
little
Look at that.
battle set with multiple heads available.
Oh yeah, there's a Grizzlor like shagging Roboto. Look, or he's like teabagging Roboto.
Mhm. But
Crazy.
ultimately, it's just a bunch of hollow, junky plastic. So they are, that's why people like Sonny. If you watch his video, he even said it right now. He says it's 4 foot by 3 foot of hollow plastic and barely more playable features than the Castle Grayskull, which I believe he's right too. I just think, but they know people are going to pay for it because they know what the aftermarket prices are going for.
Yep.
So, which
Looks
is
cool,
really,
but not something. I mean, I don't collect He-Man, but
Yeah.
looks
Yeah.
cool. Looks cool,
ultimately.
but
Let's see.
wouldn't pay that much money for something like that.
No,
I would love like a proper Marvel Legends or Black Series like diorama set that you could use to like take pictures and videos or just have for display. I think if they pick the right setting, that would sell.
What would you do for that, dude? Danger Room?
That'd be cool. Like something in the X Mansion would be really cool.
Yeah.
You could do a street scene for all the Spider-Man retro figures. Something like New York skyline or street scene. I mean, Kingpin's office would be cool.
Yeah.
There's so many things you could do. Star Wars.
And like this here, it's the mold. It's not painted, but they're trying to be retro.
Yeah,
I can
It's
understand.
up to 3,879 backers. 77%.
Yeah, so it's going
25
to
days.
cut it close, which is kind of weird.
Nah, it's going to do it. 25 days to go, and it's already 77%.
Yeah, but that early bird, people don't want to lose that early bird. Do you really think this is the early bird right here? King Grayskull.
So, and that makes you think, like, what are you waiting for? Like with the HasLab stuff, we wait because of the unlocks, right? Like
Yes.
that's where, I can't make a decision on the Ghost Rider vehicle because I don't. To me, right now, it's not worth $350, right? But like here, you see everything you're getting.
Yeah.
So it's either like, do you want it or don't you?
It takes your money.
to be honest with you,
It takes your money straight away.
immediately.
Oh,
why-
okay. So that's why.
a lot
So
of-
some
a lot
people
of-
might have to wait. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people will get paid at the end of the month.
But then you're
don't
going
they?
to miss
Yeah,
out
that
on this
makes sense
figure,
then.
which is wrong.
But that may, but that's crazy that they take it right away instead of at least doing what Hasbro does and waits until
I think it's
the
crazy,
end of the
too.
campaign. Yeah.
But there could be like some HasLabers, like the 5,100 people that are backing a HasLab that may come over and back this thing if that other one doesn't get funded.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Well,
that's kind of what happened with the Rancor, huh? Because
This was surged last week of September.
Yeah, let's back this project and we'll look at how many backers it is.
I
So we'll
probably
see
wouldn't have
if
gotten
there's-
the. Oh,
What?
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I probably wouldn't have ended up getting the proton pack if the Rancor failed or didn't fail. But
Yeah, so we'll see
Oh, here
like
you
right
go.
on
Yeah.
in the first week of November if this thing even shoots up, by maybe 2,000 or 3,000
Yeah,
because
you're
of all
right.
those people who are realizing they're not going to get a fake Dodge Charger.
Yeah, but that King Grayskull figure, he's going to be probably $400 on his own because not many people are going to get him. I want him, man. It sucks. I want this whole set.
That Dodge.
I'll sell you the King Grayskull for $400, Sean, if you want.
Yeah, right. It's just mine comes down to space. I don't have anywhere to put this thing, even in a box.
Well, the King Grayskull doesn't take up much room.
No, but yeah, for that much though, it's insane. I don't want them that bad.
Out of curiosity, for all of you, what would you say is the defining playset of your choice?
Like what place?
Like
Ever. The flag the flag's probably the definitive one of our generation, but this is second. This has got to be second,
Yeah.
And then
for me, when I was growing up, it probably would have been the Technodrome.
Yeah.
I think when I was a kid, like all those playsets were just too out of reach for me, right? Anyway, so I never like even considered owning one. You know what I mean? Or having one. So it was like when I had my figures, I made a whole bunch of stuff out of like cardboard or even Legos or something like that, like forts out of Legos or something for my figures because I knew that there was just no way I was ever getting a playset.
Boulder Hill was a coveted one.
Well, I owned Snake Mountain and Grayskull as a kid, but I didn't even know this existed, which is why it's not so nostalgic.
Didn't come out in England.
Yeah, maybe that's possibly why. Maybe I was living in England at the time.
Yeah, Boulder Hill was always a coveted one. Palatoid Death Star. There was a little bit. Palatoid Death Star. Boulder Hill. Probably Boulder Hill. I don't think we even had the flag over here, but obviously the flag is.
I've seen that at friends' houses, as well as the jet that people had. I couldn't afford that when I was a kid. I don't know how I got Grayskull and Snake Mountain. They must have been cheaper than G.I. Joe toys.
They were, man. I was the same. I had Grayskull on Snake Mountain. They were like 20 quid or something at the time.
Yeah. And then, Thundercats. I stopped really playing with toys when Thundercats, that was the thing. Either that or I didn't like them. I
love the hell out of the Thundercats. They were awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Thundercats are loose.
Karate Kid Dojo. Oh, the Ghostbusters.
Give me a second, guys. I got to get my door.
The real Ghostbusters playset was a coveted one. And the Jurassic Park Raptor enclosure as well, or the T-Rex enclosure. That was a big one.
Does anybody else have to answer the door?
I could.
I think it would be hilarious.
Just everyone leaves the stream and let it run. We might get more views.
Yep. The highest view count ever.
I think there was a pretty good Batcave as well. I think after the 1989 run.
Yeah, there was a good Batcave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a good Batcave. Kenner Death Star.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some real cool stuff, man.
They didn't really do that many Star Wars play sets in the 90s with the one Power of the Force line.
They did little ones, you know, like they did like mini ones, didn't they? Like mini dioramas, you know, like the escaping the Death Star where you jump over, you know, with the rope with Leia, and they did loads of little ones.
Yeah, just it was mainly the ships that they had a lot more ships.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Those were the ones I grew up with. I was too young for original Kenner.
I'm trying to think what other lines, what other playsets.
But yeah, X-Men Danger Room would be cool if they did that for a HasLab.
Oh yeah, I'd love the X Jet, but for 6-inch scale, that might be huge.
I had that as a kid from the X-Men 92 animated series. I still have like only a piece of it though. I'm missing the cockpit part. I don't know what happened to that.
I would love a retro Spider-Man cartoon display. Just make it, New York City rooftops, and then something where it swings around, and on the inside, you could have like the Kingpin's office, or something. You can have Oscorp, or there's so many things. And then with it, give me Blade with his bike, and then make the Punisher van, and then give us that Punisher, and then just make that like a nice play. You can take pictures with it, videos, or you could put it up, and just have it display somewhere as well.
You've got to figure Punisher van would be a no-brainer. They'd just be printing money with that.
Have Marvel Legends done any play sets today other than the odd motorbike? Have they done any?
They've done bikes, like they've done bikes, like a lot of
not
bikes.
Play set.
Yeah, but
other
than bikes, I said.
That's what I'm trying to think of, because I have like multiple motorcycles from Marvel. I don't think they've done anything other than bikes.
It's surprising, isn't it? Like, because Black Series have done
It is $500.
Black Series have done. They've done. It's surprising.
Well, one of the best things Black Series ever did is the snow speeder, man, and I bought that for like $90.
Yeah, I got mine on clearance for $75 under my desk.
$90, dude, I love that. That was one of my favorite toys as a kid, was a snow speeder, and then to have the 6-inch scale version of it, and it came with what's his name, Squish
Dak.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like how much would that be now? It'd be $230, wouldn't it? If they
they would make it a
would be
HasLab, and it would be $350. They would offer you like some lighted cannons. It would come with that, and then as an early bird special, you could get a Luke Skywalker.
That's the only thing I wish it would have. I almost wish it would have been a HasLab, so you could have gotten the electronics on it and the soundboard, and
they did that Black Series
for $90 for that, man. Like,
it's
I'd
excellent.
rather do that.
It's awesome. I have it in my display.
Yeah, they did the First Order TIE Fighter that didn't really sell very well. And,
you know what would be a cool HasLab is give me Vader's advanced tie.
Yes,
that thing is awesome, and because like part of what made that First Order tie I wasn't going to buy just because it's from the sequel trilogy. But the thing with the normal tie is that they're really tall, right? Like the Vader's tie is shorter because of the angled, whatever you call them, wings, whatever.
Yeah,
right. So, but that's like the coolest TIE fighter of all time is Vader's tie, or give me Shuttle Tidarian. Like that you could make that in like a cool HasLab size. And the thing with this HasLab is I like the Rancor. I thought they did just a crappy job. I don't think they did a crappy job on this HasLab. I think they did a nice job. I think it's overpriced by at least $100. But the other problem with it is they picked a niched character. Like I like the character. Like I've read the comics. Like he was cool on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But if you're going to throw like classic X-Men, like the Sentinel, if you throw Galactus, like you just automatically people are going to buy it because of the character, right? So you immediately cut off like how many collectors at the top here by it being a niche figure. So the car has to be so cool and the value of it has to be so reasonable that it makes you want to spend money on a niche figure. And then, again, Mephisto is a really cool unlock. The Goblin Queen's a cool unlock. Like I'm down for it, man, but not for 350.
What's the car at? What's the car at the moment? The number of backers?
51 something.
It's losing so many. It's not even funny. Every day.
It's like 5,120 or something like that.
Well, dude, but that's the thing, man. They punish the people who backed early. Now they can't get that figure, the Robbie Reyes figure.
That's what I'm talking about. Making cardboard.
That's what I did too, man.
There.
All my stuff was cardboard.
Yeah, I used those little like Lego bricks or whatever, and I would build like fortresses and stuff.
I used to make my own Star Wars ships with like toilet rolls and like paper towel rolls and tinfoil and whatnot.
5,000 target, 9,000, 16 days. It's not going to do it, is it?
Nope.
No, it's going to be a flop for sure.
It's a shame because the car is really freaking cool.
Yeah, I would love it, but it's just overpriced, and there's.
Yep.
And then the worst part is all of our pre-orders have been charged. What, this past 2 weeks?
Yeah, because
hundreds of dollars, man.
Because everything they said was coming next year decided to come this month.
Mm-hmm.
That's a positive thing, though. Like we should. I would recommend maybe tempering any complaints about that, right? Because
I'm happy.
It seems like we're getting back to normal here.
I think it's a different situation because like where I live, right? Gas is about $1.80 over the national average. So right now gas is between $5 to $7 depending on which part of town you're in. And where you guys are at, you're looking at what, $3 or $4 a gallon.
Christian, right. What's up?
And then like it's an even more interesting situation because here in San Diego, if I go to Target and look at say like that new Mondo crease with the spiders, the shelf price is $50.99.
What?
So not only do I have
to
pay $6 in gas, I gotta also pay a $10, $12 markup on a figure at Target. You know what I mean? It's just
they'll price match. Dude, I saw the Tika, just at my Target, I think it was $34 for Tika.
I bought one.
The Jawa,
so
$34.
It's easy for us to say, yeah, you got to price match, you got to use the app, but your casual person who's in there isn't maybe not thinking about that.
What I don't understand is, Vern, is that they're desperate to get people to back the bloody car,
right?
So they're looking for people to back that. Try and get us a Pentor, fucking no chance. Like you got I don't understand their methodology there. Like why sell out of something that people will still want, and then they're offering. I don't understand the logic. Like, there's so many people that didn't get that Serpentor that want it, so they could be selling more.
I wanted it. Yeah, what a shame.
So the problem with that Serpentor, right, is to me like this Kenner colored Boba Fett or whatever, right? It's supposed to be like a con exclusive or their HasCon or whatever they call it.
They'll sell them without the
Pulse
bike,
Con.
I think.
And when they do an exclusive figure like that, they're saying we're going to make a run of this many and sell them through our convention. And when they sell out, they sell out. So what they're doing, they're artificially creating a valuable collectible item.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just making sure that people who are collectors can get stuff into their collections that they want. So they've artificially created a valuable product because it's very limited. And so I think that's the idea of that. And they also wanted to make it so that you showed up for their PulseCon and then were ready to go after their PulseCon because they want to make sure those numbers hit in that quarter. Right, not the next quarter, which would happen if you knew it was going to be available. You might wait a couple of months, especially after, your recent acquisitions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like with this car and other HasLabs, I think that they should be more unique. I don't think this car is. I thought that The car looks fantastic. I think I've always said that.
Love on.
I agree with what the dude said about it's a niche character. They said it was 50 years of Ghost Rider. They should have given us the more iconic Ghost Rider, not the guy who was made in 2014, unless they were only celebrating an 8-year anniversary of the Ghost Rider. They should have given us the history of the Ghost Rider in a HasLab.
Yep.
Because
that would have been exactly.
Yeah.
Every iteration,
Yeah, because the HasLab is supposed to be a special one-off that they're only going to do for this project, and especially if they were going to price it so high, right? This is to me is like the snow speeder should have went to retail. Should have went for $150 at retail with the one figure, and that's it. That's what I think that they should have done with that HasLab.
Yeah, they're sticking to their guns though with the price. They're saying
that's the thing.
Would have added more, it would have been
if they would have, even if they would have come out after they saw the numbers dwindling and said something like, "Hey, you know what? We realize that this HasLab in this current economy isn't really meeting what we think.
White Shadow.
So we're going to lower the price to $250, but we're going to make the minimum goal $12,000."
So am I the only sucker that's still in the game?
I never backed.
I backed it
just to help that initial goal for the early bird, but then I backed out.
I think if they came and said, "Hey, we're going to lower the price, but we're going to push the 9,000 to like 11,000 or something to make up for their whatever profit loss," I think that would have been way better than them showing you things that you were never going to get anyways. Because just showing off additional tiers doesn't mean anything, because you still got to get to 10,000 and 12,000. It can't even get to 9,000. So just saying, "Oh, it's more valuable because we're showing you these two figures that are not attainable," means nothing.
All right, I'm going to do the poll now. Which would you pick, and what would you guys pick?
What are the options?
Do you have neither as an option?
Yeah, I can add that option.
Well, I'm in on both at the moment, unless you're adding in the Mondo.
No, I'm going to say which would you pick if one was free.
Look, how many McFarlane figures did it take to build a horse?
4.
Okay, so for 4 figures that cost $20, for $80, they were able to give you a horse. You're telling me for $350 they couldn't add in a horse to that car, right? Like,
I would expect though, if they were to do the horse in the HasLab, that it would probably be a better horse than what.
Oh yeah, sure, but I mean, I think that car is way overpriced, and I say the car itself is overpriced by $200.
Yeah. If it was just the car without figures, probably like.
Yeah, I mean, that speeder was $125 when it came out on retail.
With the figure.
With the figure. So I say that add in $50 for like inflation. Make it $175.
Did you ever see that on store shelves? I think that was an online exclusive maybe.
I saw it at GameStop once.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hasbro is just trying to max out their profits, man.
Sure,
it's all about that's all they want to do, man.
And they're going to do everything that they can to not make that come out. Because do you guys watch that Boog ACBA or whatever? He did an interview with them, another one today, part 2, where he's talking about boxes and packaging, and he was saying, "Can you at least give us extra hands or heads for the price that you're inflating it?" And he was saying, the inflation is real, and that's this is what we're getting. This is our new price. He said he compared it to going into Burger King and trying to get tomatoes on his burger, and they told him it was 50 cents for tomatoes, even though they were giving you the same tomatoes because there was a shortage, and that was their comparison. So
but when you see record profits, then that's just greed. If they were charging more, but their profits were reduced. But they're doing that to that makes sense. But when you see record profits,
they're not changing. They're not changing the margin. They won't change the margin.
Yeah. They also had a whole bunch of layoffs too. I don't know what type of roles they had or like where the people were located, but I heard that was in the news in the hundreds or thousands.
Yeah, they laid off a bunch of people, but kept all their bonuses.
Of course they did. What do you think paid for the bonuses? All the layoffs.
But you know what? That's business, right?
I know, which is wrong. It needs to change.
But the thing is, like, so when I'm talking about how this Target out here has like these jacked up prices way over what they sell on the app, it just boggles my mind because they still claim, hey, we're your community store and we want to do so much for the community. And one of those things is we want to get you in here and make you pay $10 more than we would make somebody buy online. So why would I even come to your store? Why don't I just buy online?
That really doesn't make any sense. Is there any like weird rationale for that? Because if anything, you would figure, unfortunately for the rest of us, items would be cheaper over by you, Vern, because you're closer to the like Long Beach and whatnot.
I have no idea. You know what? In the beginning, it used to be like a couple of dollars more. Right now, it's like $5 to $10 more, depending on how the price point of the figure. It's like a percentage or something. And
they hinted at bringing this back. By the way.
I thought that price hike was to prevent scalpers, because if you went up to the register to do a price adjustment, they would tell you, oh, you can only buy one. And they would adjust the price of like one of them. They wouldn't let you buy like multiples.
That wouldn't deter scalpers. They just go in and out, revolving door.
So I think that was maybe one of their ideas in the beginning, but the price increase is just ridiculous. And it's kind of funny because there's one Target and like not even 5 miles away, there's another Target that doesn't do that. So it's just strange to me.
Honestly, I would write Target corporate about that.
Yeah, I'm just going to make a video.
Yeah. Speaking of collectibles, these guys are talking about 3.75, but in that latest interview, they were talking about doing the jet, the black jet. What is that called from Marvel? But they were talking about doing that in the 3.75 from Marvel. So they're possibly hinting at bringing back that line to Legends. And I can see them doing that to probably help increase profits because they can lower the price and give us more for our money, kind of like vintage collection. But what do you guys think? Do you think would you buy 3.75 Marvel?
It's been the opposite though, Sean, hasn't it? Their rationale for making less vintage and more 6-inch was the margin was
minimal.
It was harder to make on the 3.75, whereas they can. It's more efficient to make the 6-inch.
They mentioned that jet, the black jet.
I won't be collecting 3.75 scale.
No, even if it's a HasLab, that big jet, and it came with figures with it.
You've been getting the retro ones. You've been getting the retro ones, haven't you, Vern?
I didn't get I didn't get the Sky Striker. The only thing that I have right now is I have a His tank in that GI Joe 3.75.
They're gonna make a retro version of that jet. I bet is what they're gonna do.
But I don't have nearly anything in the 3.75 inch scale except for those carded 5 POA Marvels.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They'll probably make the jet for those.
But I only bought those. In the seats. I only bought those for my grandson to throw up on his wall when he gets a little bit older.
I have to have those. Nostalgic, super cool. Yeah. But I only bought a few: Spidey, Fireman, Firestar. Fireman.
I can't afford another line. I'm already doing the vintage Black Series.
$15 is too much, though, John.
But I'm all in on the 6-inch scale just because I've pretty much invested in it, and I think it's the perfect size for like if I want to do stop motion, if I want to do like photography, and the fact that I have my own action figure in that scale. Oh, there's no way I'm going to a 3.75.
Mine shipped out. Mine's like being held up in Tennessee it went from Mexico City or somewhere in Mexico to Tennessee, but it's being held in like customs or something.
Yeah, it's only going to take it should only take like a day to clear.
Yeah. It's been like 2 in that status.
Oh, really?
Yeah, how long did you have the same problem, Vern, with yours?
So I didn't get a shipping notice until the day before it arrived from Hasbro. I just knew it was coming because I could see the FedEx label. I saw the FedEx label probably about a week before I ever got a notice saying it was shipped, and Hasbro didn't send me the notice until it was getting ready to go onto the FedEx truck and come to my house.
Okay. I got a couple different notices, like one that they were starting to work on it, one that the printing was done and that it was.
Oh, I got all those. I'm sorry.
For QA and whatnot, but yeah.
But like with the shipping, it was because I have that FedEx app that shows me what's coming. I saw that. I saw the label And I was like,
laser eyes. and they'll have all the automated hand gestures that I've been yelled at for making.
Your wanking signs. It's your trademark, Eric.
the unfortunate thing is I can't fit any helmets on my head sculpt. No
We've been
helmets.
going for an hour.
Stormtrooper, none of the Stormtroopers fit. Fett's helmet doesn't work. I can't even put the Action Force little helmets on it.
Well, we
Clone-
can't make a
clone
joke about
helmets,
we can't
though?
make a joke about the size of your head, can we? I mean,
No.
oh, don't
I
know.
agree, Jonathan. I'm still buying them though. Just his first wave.
No clone helmets fit, Vern.
What? No, none of the helmets fit.
No,
The-
none of
One
them.
day,
Five.
one day,
Oh,
Vern's
my
one day, Vern's collection will basically be all the Marvel and Star Wars characters, but it'll just be Vern's head on every single character.
Oh, okay, that's the exception. The Vader crown.
Every character will have Vern's head on it.
Did you get any pickups this week, Eric? We can show off some toys.
Yeah, I actually did. Not a surprise, but this guy came in thanks
Nice.
to you know who.
Yeah, I got one too. Mine came crushed.
Oh,
It's
My-
from Hasbro Pulse. It came all crushed.
Like a lot of people were sharing, mine only came with the one bubble in the pack, but thankfully it didn't get rattled around too much. I also got this guy from Shop Disney that this thing was supposed to
That
Right.
Vader's cool, man. I love
Yeah,
that.
I
Vader.
put that on sale though. I feel that's a rip off.
Vader.
yeah, it's cheaper than I think they were saying it was on sale at D23. It was $52 or something on Shop Disney. And if you have a Disney Visa card, like a checking account or whatever, you get another 10% off that. I also finally got from Disney Parks, the Holy Grail.
The
Oh,
cup
cool.
of-
The
the cup
chalice.
of Christ. The cup of Christ.
Yep.
So people in chat are telling me they're not getting the dude with the melted face from the Indie Wave. That's crazy.
I got Tote. Yeah, I'm excited
Yeah,
for
I
that
want
one.
him.
Yeah.
That head was badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it
But they
came with an
can't-
alternate hand too with the burn.
but they won't be able to
Flesh.
sell that figure at retail, right? Because of the grotesque look of it. Or
Well, they
he's
don't-
okay, but demons are not.
Well, they might just have the extra head in one of the baggies and not visible
yes.
when you look at it, right?
Since the box will be closed up, right?
Bingo.
Is that all you got, Eric?
I got more, but like I picked up on Amazon the Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
cool.
I wanted these. I saw them in store for the longest time, and
Right.
they were gone. And I saw them on Amazon.
Yeah.
Picked them up. My wife's not.
I got the Stay
but-
Puff one. That
wanted
was
them.
it. I just needed those little mini Stay Puff dudes.
Did you get them as part of on sale?
Yeah, some of them were on sale, but some of them weren't. In the end, they were more or less like retail.
Yeah, I'm with you, Lobot.
So-
I am too.
Yep.
Yeah, I got all the indies.
And $25. I thought they were going to be more. Maybe that's why I jumped in. I thought they were going to try to rip us off big time,
Oh, eventually.
especially with
When they
those
do-
basketball ones.
When they do the $700 HasLab truck.
Yeah.
It's
I-
weird though that they didn't offer up that entire Raiders wave for pre-order, even if they did.
That was amazing to me. Like they
Bizarre.
had an entire year or half a, they knew they were going to do it. They couldn't have more than just they should have had those ones, the ones of the two that they had ready to buy and ship. And then the rest of them maybe up for pre-order, right? And the thing about that Hasbro PulseCon thing that really got me was the only thing they had ready to go was that Andor figure with the robot.
B2
With the robot, which
And-
I cannot believe it was $55. Like
Yeah,
that's
the robot's
crazy.
That
$30
is
by
madness,
itself.
man.
But the craziest
Crazy.
part to me is like, you're going to do a PulseCon. I mean, right now they know they're going to do a PulseCon next year,
Yeah.
and it's to me, I'm like,
But do they?
are they-
Do
are
they,
they-
Vern? Vern,
yeah,
do they?
You think
But I mean,
that
do they?
Is there any planning going on? I mean, honestly, when they came out with that the Favreau head on the heavy Mando for D23,
Yeah.
did they just come up with that at the last minute? Because that thing still hasn't shipped.
But think of how easy it is to come up with that at
That's
the
what I'm
last
saying.
minute.
They have the head. All they had to do,
Right?
is
They
put
just take
paint
the head
beards
and they put it
Happy
on the
Hogan and stick
body.
it on
Right.
the thing. And I'm like,
Right.
where
But
are
but
these
think
figures?
about it.
Why didn't
That's
they have
why
them
it
ready
had.
to
But
ship
dude,
out? Why did they not
think
have them
about
ready?
it. That's why
Because
it hasn't shipped
a
yet, because
year.
they thought about it at the last minute. And they're
That's what
like,
I mean.
wait a
They
minute,
got a year
we
now,
have
right?
this head, we can
So they
put it
got a
on
whole
this
year.
body,
Left
and then
for
we can
dead.
charge him double in a fancy box, and then we could 9 months later. We'll take all the orders, then
Yeah.
they'll take 9 months to produce it, and then you'll get it 9 months later, dude.
I'd
That's
say,
what they're
thi-
doing.
Look,
This box is fancier though. This is a cool box, the foily one.
Yeah, that's why I'm
the
pissed
happy-
mine's crushed.
The Happy Hogan is $35 in a double pack right now on Amazon, right? So you could buy this figure. You could draw your own beard on. You can get a heavy Mando probably on
Yeah.
clearance,
Per
I
Vern
think I
just-
got mine for
and
15
and
bucks
just
at
adjust the
Target.
head and do the swap. You don't have to worry about getting the D23 version. You
Oh,
don't have to
plastic
wait
on the
another however long. And then it's just interesting that that even those Halloween figures went up for pre-order, and I'm like, they're saying delivery in early December. I'm like,
Yeah,
Halloween is in
man.
October. Do you think you should have had them available to ship by October? I mean,
Well,
knew there
you'll
were
get the
some
Halloween
shipping
figures at
issues.
Christmas, and then you'll get the Christmas
just
figures at
Bizarre
Easter.
to me, just
You-
bizarre.
You know what though? Going back to my original comment about being surprised that they didn't at least offer the indie figures for pre-order at PulseCon. They've got that 1027 event for Pulse Premium members.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So they might be doing something like that. I guess I was just surprised because it's not like they haven't offered
Mine's coming too.
pre-orders on figures before when they
A
don't even have
Scorpion.
like something in hand to look at, because they did that with the Tala figure for Obi-Wan at least.
Yeah.
You've never seen what one of those looks like in real life.
Well, I'm going to be waiting for you to tell me what they're saying, because there's no way I'm paying for that Pulse Premium.
Vern's hair looks different today.
But I don't have any pickups, but I did.
You know what?
open this.
You know why? Vern didn't use conditioner on the toupee.
Yeah. So I did pick up. I did open She-Hulk, and I'm going to do my finale wrap-up video. is already filmed, and then at
How
the
much
end
fun
of it,
was that finale?
I'm doing it. Yeah.
The
I got
best.
the finale. I'm gonna
So
watch
I
it
got
now.
I got my finale rant, and then figure.
So
review
how's
with
the
all-
figure?
all in
How's the
one-
figure? Let
one
me
video.
see. What do you think
It's
of the
actually
figure?
fantastic. Look at that.
The face. Wow,
really
that
cool.
looks just like her. Man, that
I'm
looks better than the
telling
CGI.
And then
What's up,
Debbie-
Kat?
Hey, Kat.
Hey,
Dude, that's a really cool figure. How's
you
the
guys
artic?
need to check
She's
out
And I
pinless,
wanted to
right?
show this
We
off.
interviewed Eric on his channel. You know Eric from.
You know what I
Rancor?
like? Vern's making a video, so he refuses to show us the figure. So he thinks that's going to make us
Star.
watch the video by not showing us the
Star.
figure.
I showed
Yeah.
it to you, but you're cutting me off, and I wanted to show off this comic.
But I
As
wanted to
part
ask
of
you about
the
the figure because it looks cool.
finale.
And you won't
Comic
share the
looks
figure.
Sweet man.
But I wanted. I don't have. You know what I realized? I don't have really a good MCU Hulk except for this one, and this is the SH Figure Arts.
And it looks
But
great. Yeah.
But
That's
I
a
need
good one.
But I need a MCU one, I guess. A Legends
The only
MCU.
the only MCU Hulk I have is the Marvel Select with the Infinity, the Smart Hulk.
I have this one. I
It's
think
in the
this is,
corner over
but I don't know. This wasn't an MCU, right?
That one looks cool, man.
That looks
I really
MCU,
like
doesn't
that.
it?
It does a little bit, but I mean,
Yeah.
I do have that one.
It looks
I guess
really cool.
because of the pants.
It is MCU. That's his
Yeah, okay.
face.
All right,
It's a
so I do
nice
have
one.
this one then.
You guys, Lukeness interviewed Eric. You know Eric
Yeah.
that designed the Rancor,
From Hasbro.
and he asked him,
Yeah.
you know, if it was coming back out again, and he also asked him. I'm not going to spoil it. You guys should go watch it. But he also asked him if the Book of Boba Fett Rancor could be made, and it was dynamite. I didn't get to see the whole interview,
Yeah,
but
I can't wait to watch that.
I recommended watching it.
I think I've mentioned on the channel before how I talked to that guy a lot at Celebration. Really cool dude.
What'd you get, dude? I know you got the lizard. So you dropped
got-
the video today.
I did. We got the lizard. Grail figure acquired.
Nice.
I know. I bought two, man, because I just
Yep.
had to have
So
that
cool,
one.
man. He
Yeah.
stands well, poses well. Just an awesome figure.
Yeah,
So
awesome
now
figure
my
I did
challenge is
today.
I gotta figure out how to, because I finally, I built my Spidey display, so now I gotta get
Does that
the
guy have
lizard in there.
pinless joints?
Yeah, pinless.
Can you show us the articulation?
No, Vern, watch my video.
Yeah,
on the video.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna
It's
watch
on the video, Vern.
Can you
You'll
can you
just-
show a close up of the face?
It's all in the video. We
Oh,
also
for
got
fuck's sake.
another Grail figure.
Honest to God.
Oh, you got him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, mine.
I can't wait to get mine.
I almost
Yeah.
canceled them, and then I
he
seen like
have-
the secondary
have
prices
glasses?
were like $60 to $80, and I was like, "Ooh, I better get them."
So little.
Does he come
things
with
interesting.
glasses?
He does
He's got
not.
articulated toes. I saw.
I
too,
don't
man.
see glasses. Oh wait, no, he does have glasses. Yeah, he's got glasses, and then he
Yeah.
has the same sign
Okay,
speakers as the
And a
lizard comes
cloth
with.
lab jacket.
They're
so I
just
have
different
to
colors.
support it, man.
Yeah, soft goods. Yeah, dude, Grail figure. So he's gonna look great over here with the Sentinel when I build my
Sick. You gonna
90s
do a
X-Men
video on
display.
him?
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, the next one I open will
Cool.
be him.
I'd like to see that one close up. 'Cause I don't think I'll open mine.
Yep. Well, I bought one to rock, one to stock, and then my Entertainment Earth order came where I got buy two get one free of these.
Nice one, yeah. I bought
So-
two. I have to get at least two.
So, and what's
Two?
cool is I'm going to open two, and I'm going to keep one in box because this is a cool, these.
It is
Window
a
box.
Cool one to
figure.
keep in
I'm
box.
using mine.
And then
They fell off the
I
shelf though already, so they don't stay on the shelf very well.
nope. And then the King's Mail sent me for $26 from the UK. I got the Batman animated series
Beautiful.
from McFarlane.
Nice. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, dude, and this is expensive on eBay.
Well, he
so
was
I'm-
going for like 10 quid over here for ages.
Oh my god,
Whatever
dude.
with this.
Is he staying in box coming out for the back cave?
This one's gonna come out because it got busted on the way here because they put it in like a sleeve. So it's coming out. But my McFarlane's coming out. Unless they're like really special, they'll come out. And then this one, pre-order from Amazon just came in. Tim Drake gold label Robin figure. It's an Amazon exclusive. So so this and the
Nice one,
Beast
a classic
will be
looking
the
one.
the next two things I open, I think, because I really want to get Beast open, and then this just released. So,
He looks cool. He looks
but
poppin'.
he's a Batman adjacent because he's a Robin, but I need one of each Robin for the Batcave. So this is my one and only Tim Drake Robin, and then check out that on the back. Isn't that cool, dude?
That's cool.
Look at that art.
looks great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought this Robin looks sweet, man. I love like the black with the red, and then how the yellow pops.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
has a
I know.
retro look feel.
Yeah,
to it,
man.
retro feel.
He's really cool. And then Lily, who's always looking out for me, found a gold label Wonder Woman when she was at Target.
I just saw one of those in my Target today.
I've never seen that one. That looks great.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a gold label version of this, but she saw it.
that's
And she grabbed it. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one will stay in box because it's a Lily gift. So, but that was it, man. Quite a fun week. And then I did go to town on that Target, buy 100, save 25, and so I have a stack of
Yeah,
boxes.
last day, folks.
And once all the boxes come in, I'm going to do a thing all at once. But I can tell you, by following the will of the toy gods and not pre-ordering, like a lot of like all the figures I ended up getting, you know what I mean? It was basically, I got such an incredible value for stuff I'd been waiting on. It was awesome. I went to town, and then I got some stuff from Amazon too. So, but once everything comes in, I'm going to pop that open. But the other thing I was able to do was pre-order all of the retro X-Men on card. So if you want, Target still had Spiral up for pre-order, Wolverine, Multiple Man. So I canceled the other pre-orders, and I did, again, it's, spend 100, get 25 off. So I was able to get all those retro card pre-orders. But be careful, if you pre-order from Target 3 times this week already, I've had to approve my pre-order for the Obi-Wan lightsaber because I got it on sale for $190 because they had a promo for it for like a day.
Same deal.
So anytime I've ever got an action figure pre-order on sale from
Who's
Target,
clicking really loudly?
they will constantly put the stuff on the
clicking?
shelf.
Who's fucking clicking?
That's Eric.
Is it?
Stop
I think
clicking really
his flash
loudly.
is flashing every time.
Sorry.
Stop clicking. So anyways, what they do is if you pre-order something that's on sale, they want to put that stock in the store, right? And just say, make you wait because they want the store sales. But if you don't acknowledge that you're okay with the delay of your pre-order within a few hours, they will cancel it. And they've done that to me numerous times. So they want to cancel that Obi-Wan lightsaber. So I'm vigilant, man, because for $190 for that saber was a good deal.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have to end up paying full price for that. But anyways, if you want Spiral on pre-order, Multiple Man, any of those X-Men, go to Target, spend $100, get 25 off. Man, it was an awesome deal.
Amazon's doing it on a lot of their stuff.
Amazon, yeah, I got some stuff off Amazon too. So, but don't be afraid of the Amazon UK store. Like I said, if stuff's expensive here, I've found this is 3 McFarlane figures I found now in the last month off there that I've gotten for less than half of what they go for on eBay. And they do ship them in a sleeve. But this is the first one I've had that's actually Harley Quinn got a little dinged up, but these are all openers, so that's cool. You know what I'm gonna do with this? You know how like in the Batcave, he's got like the wall of suits in the back. So I'm gonna open this up and just have it be like a suit that's in the back, like a classic Batman suit.
Very good. Very good.
That's it though. That's it.
All right, cool.
Nice week.
Let's go ahead and I'm gonna get myself out of the way really quick here. Sorry, Rum, you're gonna have to go last. But I picked up. This is an old Sonic figure, but I found it in the store. But look at that, a Mecha Sonic. How can you not pass it up?
That's cool.
It is cool, man, and it has a cool little like 30th anniversary sticker on it. So I was a sucker for $9. You can't beat it, man. That's very, very cool. I finally got my
Bagman.
Yeah. But this one is all like damaged and coming off, like it's broken on the side from Target. I mean, what is it nowadays, man?
Is that a Target exclusive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I can't find it.
Those cards are pretty robust too.
Yeah, but yeah, there's like literally I can see put my finger inside of that.
That's a bummer.
That's stupid, man. I can't believe these guys. And then I did get my cool black bounty hunter, which I wasn't gonna open, but it's crushed. So, and it's just tacky, man. You know, San Diego exclusive. It's
dude,
email
Hasbro and send them pictures. They'll because I've done that before, and they've told me they'll refund my money. And they've told me just to keep it.
Yeah, I may do that. Oh, and I picked up She-Ra from the sale that they had last week.
Cool.
It is very cool, man.
She-Ra.
Almost like that Mondo one, but you know, not even close in the price. But you get cloth goods. All this for $23. I got her. The cloth goods, double heads, double hands, shield.
That's some serious hair for an action figure.
Yeah, it's pretty darn cool, man. Really good. I know Shad and Geek would be jealous of that one.
I wonder what kind of
conditioner
conditioner
she
she
shipping
uses.
from Target. Remember how you guys said, well, I guess there's a big box set coming out, and I really wanted the Batgirl out of that. And I guess she's a Target exclusive, and I didn't know.
Nice.
So I threw her in the box.
She's a great Batgirl figure, man. Really
She's
cool.
gorgeous, man. I think you were the one that showed me the video on that, and I was like,
she's awesome,
how
man.
can I get her? But now I know why.
Connor, I think it's about your She-Ra. Give her highlights and make her a HasLab.
Yeah, no kidding. I think that's all I got, guys. I thought I had more, but that's it. So let's see Rum's damage here.
Well, we posted the best Collectus unboxing video ever last night.
He does. He does
That
the
was
69 with the Sentinel.
That was a shambles.
He gives one of those. Not which Rum is it? Well, which Salacious Lizard?
Oh, Freddy! No, I can confirm that monkey lizards like to shag Galactus. So
yeah,
Freddy Num had a bit last night. We got a few other things. We got the B2 EMO, the frequent sample.
Oh yeah, I love
the
the
Droid Factory. It's pretty cool. These are now you can now buy these for the first time ever on the UK Shop Disney store, which is cool. You can never used to be able to get the Droid Factory ones, and he was on sale.
Hey, what's up, Josh?
Hey, Josh. Stalker. He was on sale. Starting to pick up it's Connor Fuller's got me into these G.I. Joes now, but I'm getting 3.75 and vintage and bloody
Classified.
Yeah,
Penguin. He's a cool sculpt.
That figure is going to be worth a lot of money.
I think there's like there's a variant as well. I think, isn't there?
You can get the umbrella when you buy
Yeah.
the playset. That's how you get the umbrella. Oh, I haven't seen that. Pull that up close.
Credit.
The credit collection.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look on that. I like the card
Oh,
back.
it looks good.
Whoa! I didn't even. Wow! I didn't even know they did
This
that.
way looks great. I've seen both.
Yeah, it does look actually fantastic.
That
doesn't it?
actually does look really cool.
I may end up with one credit collection from this line.
Yeah.
She's got
really good.
her hair's a bit blue. Look. I don't know if that's just.
I don't like how the sabers
because
are
it's
blue
supposed-
though.
It's supposed to
Yeah.
match the drawing, right? Like the artwork. That's
Yeah.
why there's that blue smudge on the head.
Yeah, but I don't like how the sabers are blue.
Almost looks like they just slapped some spray paint in the middle, put a seal it.
The paint looks a little bit different for her head tails.
Tika. I've just suddenly been able to order the blue Obi-Wan. 25 quid on Smiths. It was sold out on Hasbro Pulse for ages, and suddenly they got stuck on Smiths. Stock at Smiths.
I like it.
So,
Yeah, I like mine. If they ever go on clearance, oh,
That's cool.
you got them.
Is that this year's or last year's?
This
Last
year's
year's.
or last year's for this year.
last year's that never came out.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Those are cool. I like that guy.
I like that.
I would like one if I see it. Yeah.
And then
The rifle
That's
kind of
pretty
looks
cool.
like the Hasbro version. They
Yeah.
kind of painted it in the same way that they did the Nerf.
yeah, it does look like a Nerf, doesn't it? So that's that. I managed to get. I'm gonna get grief now, but give me some slack. Managed to get Scarlet on the sale. I know it's the movie one, but
It's
it was
beautiful, man. I bought one. Don't be
I
ashamed
think
of
she
that.
was
Awesome figure.
7 or 8 quid, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then a Kiko as
Another
well.
cool one.
They were cheap, so
Yeah. Shame the movie sucked ass.
I can't remember if I had this
It
or
was
not.
horrible. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think I already got this, but it was 6 quid on Amazon Prime Day, so that might be a double. I can't remember.
I need that long-haired hippie head.
You want their head. And then
By the
these
way,
ones-
you can also put arcade in your Spidey retro display, even though it's not on a card. He was in the cartoon.
and then these were on sale at Smiths. So
Nice. Is that the
Legacy.
updated version or the original one?
It's the updated legacy ones. So,
Nice.
I missed out, unfortunately, on. I got Shuri and I got Umbaku, and I just missed out
Yeah.
on.
I think you're right, Josh.
Yeah.
Click, 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 click.
No, I got a problem. I missed out on the other girl, in the red, the one that's hot.
Okoye,
Yeah. No.
Nakia.
Nakia.
Nakia. And then I got Lobo.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Very
yeah.
nice.
I think you're right, Jonathan.
Batman adjacent. Lobo is Batman adjacent.
There you go. And Galactus.
And Galactus. No big deal.
And
And Galactus.
That thing's not coming out of the box again, though.
Yeah.
Give me nightmares.
Oh,
So-
you put it back in?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch. So, anyways, I got these in my garage.
Yeah. Go
So-
make them full screen, Sean.
So,
Okay.
G-Force. I gotta ask
This is
G-Force a
the most
question.
most expensive toy I own. That is. It's in San
G-Force.
Diego.
When, what month, and what year should I go to the post office?
Yeah. Now,
Are we
that's
going
right.
by,
Robot.
are we going by the British calendar? Wait, are
Yeah.
we doing the British calendar?
What quarter?
And should I fire up my outside fire pit when I do an open box of these?
You should do a live stream. You should do a live stream unboxing.
Should I do it out by the fire pit?
Yeah, no one's done one yet. That's the most expensive toy I've ever bought.
Yeah.
Is it the Regal robot?
Yeah.
Nice.
Life-size Salacious Chrome.
Jonathan,
Actually, you know what?
Give
You
them
know
away.
what play set I'd want? Give me the Regal Beagle.
Three's Company.
Yeah, give me the Regal Beagle play set.
All right, you don't have to keep me on full screen.
Do not send until you receive. Yes.
That's fair enough.
Dude, by the way, there was some amazing specials on Target and Amazon this week for their October sales. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I went to town, man. There, like, I had fun just like looking through there and seeing how much stuff there was. I was impressed.
What have you ordered? Can you remember?
It's hard to. Well, I got off Target. I got X-Men Retro. So I got Spiral. I got Multiple Man, and I got Jean Grey. And then there's quite a bit. There was I believe there were 4 orders placed from Target because once you hit 100, you got to hit that order because if you keep ordering, you only get the 25 off, but you could do the 100 25 off as much as you want. So there were 4 orders placed from Target that day.
Nice.
I kind of went salacious, and then I got on Amazon, and there are a couple Amazon orders as well.
I picked up the TVC TIE Fighter from Amazon.
Oh,
Sale.
Cool.
They have a TVC TIE Fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vintage
That's
collection,
cool.
yeah.
Well,
No, it was just on sale. Yeah. It was so Target had if you spend 100 on toys, you get $25 off. And what's really cool, they've never done this before, but they rounded up because everything's like $24.99 or you know what I mean. So I would always have to try to tier it to add something that was 27 in there to make up. But I put 4 $24.99 figures in there, and it was 4 cents under, and they rounded it up and counted it as 100. I was
That
shocked.
is so surprising for a business to do that.
Dude, that is really surprising.
Because like Shop Disney will not do that for their $75 Ship Magic, like free shipping.
Oh, heck no.
Thing. They intentionally price, like I get my wife the Spirit jerseys from Disney.
Oh yeah, and they intentionally
their price is like $74.99. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I did order that whole wave. Maybe I should cancel my wave and reorder those.
Yeah, dude, go on Target because it whatever they have like that, man. I mean, you can't beat that deal, man. That was awesome.
Thanks.
Man, I went to town on there. So I'm looking at. I mean, I posted that picture on Twitter the other day. I've got like a tower of stuff, but there's still more stuff coming. Actually, I tell you that probably the best buy I got was Batman the Animated Series, the entire series on Blu-ray for $25.
Nice.
Trying to find that vintage collection TIE Fighter.
See, I don't collect vintage, but I'd love to have like a nice TIE Fighter. But what I really want is
only for the
TIE
vehicles.
Fighter. That's the best.
Yeah.
Because I get why you can't have Legends type vehicles. I mean, it would take up, so much space. Like it's I mean, even the Snow Speeder is reasonably sized, but like Enfys Nest's Speeder Swoop Bike is massive. I don't know if you guys own that. It's awesome. Like
that was
really
on sale.
Cool.
That was on sale this week. As much as I want it, it's just too big and too niche for even me.
But if you like Solo, it's worth having that piece, man. Because Solo stealthily has some of the best Disney era Black Series figures. Yep. Like really, really well done figures all the way around.
Yeah, L3 is not a good figure. I wish L3 was a bit better, but I can't remember what was the name of the John Favreau's character.
Oh,
the
Rio
Durant. He's a cool figure. I really like him.
Yeah, Rio's really cool.
Do you think he was named after Duran Duran's Rio? The song.
Yeah, it'd be cool if he was.
Name is Rio.
Duran Duran was cool back in the day. Were they were a British band, right?
Yeah,
or were they?
Of course they were.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, Motley Crue would have kicked their butt in a street fight, but fun band.
Motley Crue.
If they were sober.
No, dude, that would actually be a fun video game where you could take rock bands we grew up with from like the 70s and 80s and 90s, and then like Street Fighter, pit them in fights against other rock bands.
Do you remember Celebrity Deathmatch? Do you remember Celebrity
Yeah, do you
I
remember?
love
Yeah,
that show.
Celebrity
Yeah.
Deathmatch. Yeah.
That was my favorite. I love that. I wish they'd
forgot
bring
about
that back.
show.
That was cool.
Yeah, that's
MTV.
insane, man. Thank you so much, 1,000 Ghosts. To save me $25, man.
Yeah, dude. And is that Target sale still up?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that's
basically I
dangerous.
ordered all 4 of those D&D figures, and it's over $100. So
This is the
So-
time of the show everyone starts ordering stuff. I'm going through Amazon at the moment.
that's
trying
what
to
I'm
find
doing right now.
I just did the D&D
guys
ones
do-
too, so thank you.
Do you guys do what I do? I put a wish list on Amazon of like anything I'm looking for, like that I'm playing the long game on, and I'll just scroll through it once a day. And it's amazing how, like, if you do that, like, just randomly, like a figure you've been looking for one day will be like half off.
Okay,
You can find
$25.
something on sale.
Mm.
Nice. Would you order? You reordered the D&D figures?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Hey, if
because
anyone needs a Firestar, she's $23 on Amazon.
so $108 for all the figures rather than the
Yeah, dude, it saved a ton of money. Ooh, dude, they got Anti-Crisis Gold Wonder Woman on Amazon for $16. That's pretty cool. Looks like a statue of her.
DC Multiverse.
So, and what's funny is we're probably going to find these in store before our pre-order ships.
yeah, but the problem is if you buy them in store, you're not going to be getting the deal.
Yeah,
Right. So I'm okay with that to get the deal.
Yeah, me too.
You know, like if I'm, that's okay.
I
And
do.
the thing is, I think, especially during COVID, all of us had this, like, we needed the toy, like when it was supposed to come out. Right. And then, whereas now I'm like, I don't care, whenever it gets here, it gets here, and so I think like the shift in how we've totally shifted how we collect to where now I'm not worried about getting it when it releases. Now it's like the endorphin rush is from finding a good deal, like that to me is what a lot of the fun is now.
Yeah, DC are always
So-
good value on Amazon. There's so many good.
I think we should open stuff today. Anybody want to open anything?
I'll make it. I think we should make an offering for good tidings.
Yeah.
It's the Halloween season.
So who's first?
I'm not opening
There's
that
something
pack
I've been
again.
staring at on Amazon forever. It's the 2-pack of Iron Man Mark 1 and Tony Stark.
Yeah.
And it's down to 38. Like when that gets down to 25, I'll grab it. That Tony Stark I have from my Marvel Unlimited box. They sent like a hot rod, or it was a gold suit with like a hot rod red shirt underneath. It's the same figure, but I really want that Mark 1 Tony Stark Legends figure. That thing is really cool.
Is that the? Hold on.
Here, I'll show you, Sean. Can I share my?
Yeah.
I'll share my screen, Sean. Here.
Jonathan Kent Superman. I keep finding DC figures I've never seen before. 12 quid.
I know which one
Jonathan
you're
Kent,
talking
isn't that
about.
the new gay one that this comic book got canceled?
Here, can you guys see? Or Sean, tell me when you're sharing.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, I have that.
Yeah. So this one right here, but like this figure is not. That's not worth what it is.
Yeah,
but I
this
really
Tony-
want that.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that now.
But if that ever goes down to 25, man, because that would just be cool to have the Mark 1 in the back of my MCU display.
Is that below retail though? Is that what that retailed at?
Harley Quinn.
It probably was $40 because that's what they used to price the 2-packs at, right?
Yeah. I got that one when it was on
Yeah.
sale one time for like not even $30 or something like that.
But like this Cable, it's 60. This is where I'm hoping they put a Cable on an X-Men card at some point, because like you can't find that figure at any good type of pricing. It's cool, multiple man. So now I can delete the Beast from the wish list.
Why is he doing a handstand?
Because
I
he's
don't know, but
acrobatic.
he's gone.
God,
I was
this show-
probably gonna take these guys out if you want me to open them.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, man.
This show's expensive.
You guys ever do like a head swap with a figure and then not be able to find the head?
No, it's just you,
No.
Vern.
No,
It's just
that's-
you.
Oh, dude,
Just
I've
It's
got
just you,
a
Vern.
whole desk full of heads. But they also justified the Hasbro team why they don't do multiple hands for Spider-Man every time. They said each hand with all the lines on them costs so much in
Oh,
like
yeah.
paint and stuff.
Oh, the Arkham Penguin, McFarlane Arkham Sea Penguin. That's cool.
I'm pretty sure if anyone's interested, these are still on Shop Disney in the US.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the sale on them.
And I think it really is just at least the Obi-Wan one is pretty much just the A New Hope Obi-Wan with a different head, but really doesn't look any different.
It's Obi-Wan Picard.
It looks. You know what it reminds me of? It's
Huh.
like to
Think
me.
it's
That would be the head that I would put as the Force ghost of Anakin, the older Anakin that they used to have at the
Yeah.
end of Return of the Jedi before they
Yeah.
did the prequels.
The Sebastian Shaw one.
Yeah.
The lightsaber's interesting. It almost looks like hot glue. The
Oh,
the lightsaber, the blade. And I'm not sure it's coming out. I don't want to yank on that too much.
no.
That's
school
what
time.
she said.
Yeah, I had that coming.
That's what she
The-
said.
Give it a good yank, Eric.
The blade is the hilt is pretty plain, but it's
It's cool.
it's kind of bendy and whatnot, unlike some of the other Black Series lightsaber hilts, but it's all right. It looks. I don't know why they kept this is interesting. They kept the little belt hook from the original figure, but there's no loop on the lightsaber, so that's pretty pointless. They just wasted some plastic on that. Yeah, pins. So I think everyone wants to see Vader though. I don't know which Vader this is precisely, but it is a different head. I hate how they stuff the capes.
It's the Macquarie concept Vader, isn't it, that one?
Yeah.
But the body's probably
Oh, the
just
body.
a rehash of
The
another-
body's body's.
Is the fabric over the shoulders or under the shoulders?
They have the tunic under the shoulders or under the chest plate, but above the shoulders. So you'll see. It's kind of hard.
Beast
There's
Boy.
that, but then there's the cape as well. So
Wow,
Is-
that looks so cool, dude.
That is cool. Look,
Is that
cool.
is that an exclusive to anywhere?
yeah, Shop Disney.
Or,
It's $52. 52,
want one.
53 bucks.
I want that just for that Vader.
Yeah, that
It's-
Vader's awesome.
It's cool. I mean, it's like
You know, what'd be cool
Um,
is if you did the Hasbro Build-A-Figure and you got your own figure, you could pop off that weirdo Obi-Wan head and put your own on there, and you could have like your own Jedi body.
yeah. I was watching some of the creator interviews or like with the Hasbro team. They had Jing and Chris from the Star Wars team on. They did a whole bunch of those quarterly kind of interviews and Q&As and whatnot. And a lot of people were asking about the selfie series. Are they going to like add other bodies and options and whatnot for that? And probably like for me, it would have been a no-brainer to offer something like a Jedi, but when you consider there's like skin tones on the hands and you have ultimate like skin tone flexibility, not ultimate, but you have many different skin tone options for the heads, they'd have to do that. They'd have to have them to match with the head, and that's probably more costly, and they chose to not start off with that, but that's cool. I mean, you could always get like a figure like this, or like a cheap Jedi, if you share a similar skin tone, and do a head swap. Like if I were to do one, I'd probably pick like the Tartakovsky Mace Windu or Obi-Wan. Those would be cool ones to do a head swap with, but this is Vader. There's no other paint, but I guarantee you it's the same as one of the other previous Vaders, just different helmet.
Just different helmet, yeah.
Yeah. So but I love the angles on that. That's really cool. They got some more detail on the like cheekbones and whatnot.
Yeah, it's sort of a bit similar to the Rebels Vader, isn't it?
Yep. A little bit. Yeah. So worth it.
Very cool.
So we kind of, because I'm looking at the one in the box, and I'm comparing them, and he's really close to this one that was the removable helmet Vader.
The Return of the Jedi one.
Yeah, the one that came in the a blue stripe box or whatever.
Yeah.
Red stripe box.
Yep.
But the problem is the one difference is that I'm seeing is in the belt. So on this Vader, the belt's like very sharp. It's got like very sharp
Can you make
details in it.
full screen?
Sean's
Oh, Sean's gone. But it's got some very, very sharp details in like the belt.
Yeah. Yep.
And then this one in the blue, it looks like it's not. So it's almost like they made a mold of this belt and then produced this belt from it. You know what I mean? So it lost some of the detailing.
I have all of the iterations of Darth Vader in the Black Series. I could probably look and compare them and see which one it's more similar to.
Because the chest piece right here is very similar.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because this one actually has those switches on the bottom that are like the same size. Because if you compare, like, say, like these two bodies. Hold on. Darn it. This guy right here. That chest piece, those switches and everything are much bigger. So that's not the guy. And then
yeah, you might be
this
right.
is the same. I think it's the removable helmet one.
You might be right. You know what's also different? I don't think they did this before with Vader.
Yeah, I went to Target.
They have the cape has like
it's
cut
shredded.
out pieces. Yeah, that's different. They haven't done that in any
Peter.
of the other Vaders.
Hi, Peter.
Yeah, the only difference that I'm seeing between this one and that one right there is there's more of a gap between the chest piece and the
plate
and the control panel, because you can see where there's not that much of a gap here, but there's more of a gap on the blue one.
Yeah, this one doesn't have the chain that holds the cape like that one does.
But it's the same fabric under the shoulders, the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you might be right on that.
Here you go, Sean.
There we go. Yeah, it definitely doesn't have that chain, but yeah.
But see how the sharpness is on that belt?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's a mold of this belt.
Yep.
Like it lost some of the detailing.
Yeah. It's cool. Actually, on the topic of that specific figure, Vern, on those interviews with the Hasbro team from a couple weeks ago, they were saying that they're going to be remaking that specific figure and doing some new things with it.
Well, hopefully they're going to add the split helmet so we can get the Kenobi thing on this one. Because this would be the one to do it.
They said it would be like a Return of the Jedi version for the 40th anniversary. So it would be. They said it would be similar in that, like, I think the question that someone asked was, would it be a swappable head, or would it be more similar to that one where the helmet,
where the helmet
like part of the helmet come up, and they said it would be more similar to that part,
that's
but they're
cool.
doing other things to it.
I mean, it'd be cool to have two helmets.
Did you see the
you can
concept
pull it all
in
off,
Kenobi?
and you have his face, and then you
Mhm.
can, you know what I mean, and then you could have a whole helmet, and then
Oh, yeah.
you could replace that with
That's
a
a
crack helmet.
That's a really good head swap.
Yeah.
Concept
That-
Kenobi.
The
He
neck
went to
fits
the dark
perfectly
side.
with that one. Yeah.
Just knocked over all my figures, but that's all right. Oh, I forgot to give him
Anyone
his
else
helmet.
doing some sacrifices?
I forgot to give him his helmet.
Hey, here's a new guy. He's a mouthful. Evening.
Hello, because
Because of
What's
Obi-Wan.
up?
If you have a Tarkin Vern, you should put him on that.
Put him on the Tarkin body.
No. Well, that would be interesting, but Tarkin's head.
Oh, put Tarkin's head on that body. Oh, that could work.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, I think that Horseman 2-pack was pretty cool. I watched
Some Farouche,
Mike-
wasn't it?
Mike Keese or whatever his name is. Mike Koss.
Case,
Video
or-
on
yeah.
that.
So I'm gonna make my own poor man's 4 horseman figure. Sonny's talking about the headless horseman. I'm gonna buy that Fortnite dude with the pumpkin head, and I'm gonna put him on top of the Black Knight, Marvel Legends Black Knight. So I'm gonna use the Black Knight figure with that pumpkin head.
Dude
When I
said
get-
he's got something to open.
I'd have to think about it. Pick
Beast.
something. No, not right. I just came in. I just came in. No, come back to me. Come back to me. Let me see. I don't know. You're gonna have to come back to me.
I'm just gonna rip open this guy. Got him on clearance. Riddler.
Nice.
Riddler.
Green.
Riddler.
But yeah, he's cool. Oh, they tied him into. So let's cut this dude out. You're free, my friend.
I like the track the Riddler by Method Man from Batman Forever. Truck.
He comes with 2 accessories. Little ouch. And I'm a sucker. I have that new Miles Morales, Invisible Miles Morales, and it comes with some of these stands on the way from Japan. So, and I didn't even review the other Miles Morales, so I might have to do a 2-in-1 video. But man, I'm a sucker for these. Super cool. And for how much did I pay for this one?
Hey, you know, I was looking.
$8.99. Not bad.
Speaking of that, I was looking for that unmasked Catwoman that you were talking about.
Yeah.
And I almost think it was the last time they did this Batman 66 line that it was a Comic-Con exclusive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I feel like I found like a 5-year-old article that said the Comic-Con exclusive McFarlane unmasked Julie Newmar or whatever, because this is not the first time that they've released this type of a line. They had this previously.
Yeah.
I think they had different articulation, but
Yeah,
I wonder if
I
that
think-
unmasked one was from before.
I think it was just a rumor, probably just a big rumor.
But just so you guys know, I did not get Comic-Con tickets today on the pre-sale.
Mhm.
They had a glitch that they didn't work out, so they waited all this time, and then at 8:00 when they were supposed to be open up the waiting room, they had it crashed, and then 5 minutes later they were like, "We're updating the site, stand by." And then they opened up the waiting room at 9:30. Tickets went on sale at 10, and then after about an hour and a half of watching like preview night sell out, Saturday sell out, Friday sell out, Sunday sell out, Thursday finally sold out. And then
Are you like in queue to get them?
yeah, so they do this thing. It's like a virtual waiting room. You like log on, you get like a randomized unique number, and it randomizes your order. Once everybody's in there, it calculates it, and then it starts selecting names, and then it starts throwing people into the thing so you can buy your tickets. And depending on how you randomly got in there, this depends on how soon you'll be able to buy your tickets.
So
So
does
the-
that mean it's like completely sold out now for next year?
No, so what they do is they do a pre-sale for people who went the year before to give you 2 opportunities to get tickets, but like they only open up, say, like 30,000 of the 100,000 that are 150,000 that are available. So it's a much smaller pool of tickets. So there's one more chance to get tickets, and that'll probably be for. So we'll see what happens.
I'd love to go. That's a bucket list item.
Yeah.
Event.
Yeah, I want to go someday. I definitely want to go.
So,
just
which
gotta-
66 figures do you have, Ron?
I've just got a right deal. McFarlane, I've been after this for a while. The gold label year 2 set, dude. 44 quid. Comics and cocktails.
Very nice.
That thing's amazing. Sorry,
Yeah,
Sean.
I love
I'm
those
searching,
66 figures.
searching for that.
And then also a question for you guys with our poll.
what
If
happened?
one of them was free, would you get Eternia or the HasLab?
Is there a
man,
fair
that's
Engine of
free?
Vengeance, if one was
Eternia.
free.
Eternia.
And I'm going to end the poll. You guys, there's 31 votes.
Oh.
So
Oh, you're ending it now?
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
it says 61% of the chat would prefer to have the Engine of Vengeance over the Eternia playset.
Really? Really?
Wow.
Wow. That's
I would be
surprising.
one of those if I actually voted. I would probably want the Engine of
It's more-
Vengeance.
I think
More
so
flexible.
too. You know that?
I don't have any MOTU, so I don't have any real connection to them at all. But that vehicle is kind of like a cross-platform vehicle because as a street car, I could
Yeah.
totally use it with my G.I. Joe classifieds and stuff like that. And then
Would it fit
even
in with?
what?
Yep, you muted.
I can easily do like a stop
With
motion
your
video.
Fast and Furious display?
Yeah, so I could use it for Fast and Furious.
Look
I
at
could
G-force.
put this little. I have this little monkey lizard dude. Here he is. I could put him behind the wheel of the car
It is
and
a
have him
point.
driving down the road and
Yeah.
have him drive off the cliff.
No.
Or you could put the
I thought
flames
you were
on
saying
and
you're
cook
gonna
'em.
you're gonna run over him and cook him with the flames.
Now, have you ever seen that Saturday
Abused.
Night Live where the cat's always driving the
Yeah,
car?
Toots
and-
is.
Yeah,
Toots
there
is
you
the
go.
cat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
what I
only
was
reason
thinking.
for me. Cosmic Disaster. It's just too big. Unless you had a nerdery, you know.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is
We need to
like
get into medical sales to.
that Eternia.
everyone.
Like, where would I put it?
You could sell it.
I guess
Nah,
if it was free.
it's free. You can't get rid of it. You know, it's just free. You're getting
Oh,
it.
so that's a stipulation. If you give
well, it
somebody
could be.
something for free, they can't get rid of it.
Well, I mean, you can't really get it, sell it, and then buy an Engine of Vengeance, you know, and then keep the profit. The
But
whole
you could
idea
sell
is
it and
like
just keep the
playability.
profit.
Yeah, that's really convoluted. It's very convoluted.
Hey, dude rolls.
I'm going to give you this something for
Sean
free,
rolls.
but you can't do what you want with it.
I don't know which I'd really pick, man, if it came down to it. I think I would go with the Engine of Vengeance only because, like you said, you can put other figures in it. It would look cool on display. And that Eternia, like Sonny mentioned in his video, you guys should check it out. Ultimately, it's just this hollow plastic shell.
Oh, don't say that. I've already paid for it.
Watch Sonny's video.
Of course you
Just watch
did.
Sonny's video.
What haven't you already paid
We won't have
for?
to say it. He said it for Sean.
Sonny! Enough of your German propaganda.
I would love one. I would. It'd
So I
be
wonder
cool.
if that Eternia playset is 3D printable. If I was, you knew somebody who could you could print out pretty much
You
all the
could.
pieces to
Yeah,
build it.
you'll
Yeah.
be making it all year. It'll take you a year to make it.
No, I don't think so because I
Yeah,
mean,
we
you
can-
just the tower would
I'll
probably
drive.
take like about
Another
3
super chat.
weeks, but barely using
Thank
it
you,
would
Geek Strong.
it would
Appreciate
barely use. Hey, that's pretty cool. It would barely use like $25 worth of plastic. You
So I'm
probably
doing-
be able to
Llama
print that whole
Llama
thing out
ride.
with like a $25 spool of plastic.
So I'm doing
Those
an
cars on the
experiment.
rail are those powered though?
No,
Llama
they just
ride.
slide around on the track.
I don't think anyone wants to see a llama ride.
Yep. No, he
Yeah,
just
you-
I
just
think
gave
they'd
you a super
rather
chat.
see
You
one
owe
of these.
two llama rides, and
No,
we're
this is
waiting.
what I
to-
was trying to do, but I can't figure
you've
it
got
out.
you've got a new llama apparently.
I was gonna play. Here you go, stuff like this. I don't care if the video gets. what you get.
Yeah, it's not quite the
You get to
llama.
watch
Yeah, I got a
Sonic
couple
console.
It's not.
ones in here, guys.
Sean,
Be
that-
honest.
This one's got.
Yeah.
So
it's
what
not
you
the same, is
get
it?
is
I got a bunch
is
on
Sean
here.
promoting
One of
his
your
own
videos.
short. Is
Yeah.
Sean
My
makes
short
you watch
channel.
one of his
You
own
know-
videos?
Wait, I'm gonna
It's-
take Sean. I want to take
Give him a
Sean's
llama
side in this.
refund.
I do want
No
to take
way,
Sean's side in
man.
this.
No
So-
way.
If you want the llama ride, you got it.
Sod
Fabulous
that.
disaster.
Fabulous wants a refund.
You want a
He wants a
llama ride?
refund.
Yeah, exactly. That's shit, man.
All right,
We've
here we
seen
go.
that. We've seen
This
there
is
we
what
go.
he wants. You can choose between the short video
Everyone wants
or
the
the.
llama.
No, we could just
Everyone
go
wants
to your
the
channel.
llama.
Here we
We
go.
could just go to your channel and watch the short.
In my new Rogue One hat too.
Write it, Sean.
Give them what they
Write
want.
it.
Give them what they want.
Give it.
Woohoo!
Do it. Do it.
Yay! That's better. That's better. That's better.
Get some more for more.
That's better. That's way better.
There you go. You happy?
Give the people what
Way
they want.
I got my
on.
Rogue
better.
One, my Bad Batch. I am sporting it today.
Yeah, you are.
Nice.
We are rocking Star Wars. Feed me, Hasbro. Feed me.
2 weeks from right now, I'll be at Hollywood Horror Nights in Hollywood.
Sweet.
Nice.
Can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So is that just the way you describe Hollywood, or is there something actually in Hollywood called that?
It's something in Hollywood. Yeah, Universal. It's called Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, okay. So you're not just saying you're going to be driving in traffic in LA.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
They do
that's
that
what
at
I mean.
Universal Orlando too. Yeah.
Yep. Going to Oogie Boogie Bash. So I'm excited, man. Hitting both Halloween parties.
Did they still do the Stranger Things ones at that Universal?
Yeehaw.
Yeah, they do Stranger Things stuff there and all that. We're just gonna go on the rides and stick to the things that are spooky, not real gory and scary. And we're there for the snacks and the rides.
They have a donut shop in City Walk called Voodoo Donuts.
Yes,
They're based out of Oregon. Oh, awesome donuts. I love them.
You know what? I thought the Simpsons donut was better than the Voodoo Donuts, though.
Really? Yeah.
Oh
I
my
guess
god, that Simpsons donut was awesome. It was bigger than my head.
I think just that themed jelly-filled person donut with the pretzel sticking in it. I just like that.
They're great. No, they were great. I just love the Simpson donut. Although I think probably the best snack there was the butterbeer because it was so cool. And then the butterbeer ice cream. I love that.
Which one do you prefer? The liquid one or
we got the slushy butterbeer. Yeah. I like the slushy butterbeer. And I'll tell you what, I liked we tried the green milk and the blue milk. The green milk was okay. I preferred the blue milk, but now they're charging $9 and it's like for 5 ounces of blue milk at Disneyland. And it's like, we're not going to do that. We're not that's insane.
I wish they would I wish they would bring the liquid green and blue milk into the parks. They only really have the kind of like pseudo slushy version.
Mm-hmm.
They have the normal liquid one that I think most people would have expected them to have. They had.
Would you like to go to
Star
a Teat and get your green milk from a Teat?
Straight
like
to
they
the
give you a
bottle.
bottle and then you
Straight
squeeze
to
the
the
teat.
bottle.
And
They
then
just had
you fill the bottle of the milk.
Straight warm, straight from the teat.
On the
and then
Star
you got to
Cruiser,
drink
they
it
have,
like really gross and look at people like right after you do it, and then
straight.
there's it's a Disney photo op right when you right from the teat.
The blue noodles are coming.
That's a no-brainer for them to do blue noodles at Docking Bay 7.
Dude, I guarantee they purposely put shit in the shows that is easy for them to do at the parks.
Oh, and the
honest
blue
to God,
cookies, I bet. How come we haven't
Yeah.
seen those
Yeah,
yet?
the
blue
macaroons.
Mondo cookies.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you're
Macaron.
gonna shit blue for like a week after you eat that stuff.
Who cares?
No, I don't care. I'm just saying. It's like,
If
I don't
anything,
care.
that's more of like an incentive, being like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
That's
Space
an
poop.
experience you can
Man,
take
look
with
at the
you.
space poop.
Yeah, nostalgia donut. I'm shocked the dude hasn't been, but Eric Brown went on that ride, didn't you, Eric?
The what?
The what's it called?
where you go on the cruise, the Disney.
Oh, the
cruise.
Galactic Star Cruiser. Yeah, they had
Yeah.
the green and blue milk on tap. I drank so much of that, and it wasn't the slushy kind of stuff that you get in the park. They had
I like the
liquid
version.
No, I promise you, this is so much better. It was so good. I drank so much of that.
I don't want to drop $6
I nearly got sick. I mean, you can split the cost and do like a slightly bigger party, but I mean, you've got a family. I mean,
yeah, don't remind me.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that. That's, I mean, you can go on a Disney cruise for that much money, you know. And I like first you can go on like a 5 to 7 night cruise depending on where you go and the type of cabin you get.
It's really, I mean, it really is different. There's if
it just sounds
curious,
like it's exhausting. Like it's just like a you know, and I want to relax.
If you're someone like me who wants to participate in all the story stuff, it's exhausting. If they stretched it out over one more day, it would have been better for someone like me. But if you're just going there just to like observe and not be super engaged in all the story elements on your phone and run around like a chicken with your head cut off, it's probably fine. But you're not getting.
So you went with your wife.
Yeah.
And what did she think about it?
She liked it. I mean, her opinion wasn't going to matter at the end of the day, but she did have fun with me, right? Like she did it. She came because I was like through hell or high water. I was going to go on it.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing is I don't want to go with someone where it's like that, where like I'm geeked out and they're, you know, and like, you know, lagging ass behind me and stuff. Like, cause to me, that would be,
if you're going to be someone that is going to be super engaged and whatnot, yes, you want to be with people like that. And
for guys that wear Chewbacca suits.
Because there was a party that was on my cruise where like one guy wanted to do a whole bunch of stuff and the other 3 people just were like making fun of him and he was yelling at he actually made a scene in the bar in the lounge one night and he was like, just leave me alone, I want to do all this stuff, like I don't care if you think it's stupid, we paid the money and we're doing this. And he had like a bit of a meltdown. But yeah,
no, that would be me with my family. Like I don't give a shit, we paid money, we're doing this.
But I mean, there are people who go not with their family, like they find like Star Cruiser friends and kind of do this kind of stuff and whatnot. So yeah,
I like it'd be fun to make some Star Cruiser friends. You can get some Star Cruiser crabs.
Yeah. There's a good YouTube channel and or podcast, sorry, Heroes of the Halcyon that I've been listening to. They just went on their 2nd cruise this year. But
wow.
Yeah, they do some cool stuff. So
we haven't spoken to Parallel Disney in a while. He used to come on quite a bit. I wonder if he used to come on the show quite a bit. Parallel Disney.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm excited to go to Disneyland and go back to Galaxy's Edge. We kept hearing that they might have new lightsaber designs, but
they should
haven't announced anything yet.
Why would you be interested in that, dude?
Because it's
not being somebody that collects.
That's exactly why. Because if you think about it, when you go to the park, like I like to get I'll get it like a shirt and probably a sweatshirt. I'll get a pin. I'm definitely going to get a pin from Oogie Boogie Bash. What's up, Scuba Pete? I'll get a 2022 Disneyland pin. And then, like, if I'm in Galaxy's Edge, like, it'd be cool to get a Star Wars souvenir. So, like, I could build my own lightsaber as a souvenir. Like, that's
you
really
saw
cool.
what they just did, though, dude. They bumped the price of Savi's by $50. It's
$250. Of course they did.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
I've never been to Disney. Euro Disney does not count. It is not like Disney. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's a Disney.
Yeah, it's shit. It really.
They're doing some cool Marvel stuff at.
Euro Disney has some cool stuff there. I thought it looks like it has some pretty cool stuff.
They're enhancing it to do more Marvel stuff in Paris.
Yeah. It doesn't really feel like Disney. I went once and it didn't seem that good to me. But I'd rather go to the American one.
Yeah. I would definitely recommend Disney World over any other Disney park because there's just that much more. But they are enhancing Disneyland Paris.
My brother's looking for Star Cruiser passengers.
I'm excited to go see all the Halloween overlays at Disneyland though.
The holidays are super cool.
Yeah, dude, they have Nightmare Before Christmas takes over the Haunted Mansion, and they do like a lot of fun overlays. I'm excited to go.
And then
It'll be a fun trip.
Well, the like 10 o'clock little parade that they have.
We did because it's I'm surprising Lily because just Lily and I are going, but I got tickets to the Oogie Boogie Bash dessert party, so that it's like a special cured off section, and they bring you like all these fancy Halloween themed desserts, and you have a table and front row seats for the parade, so you don't have to wait like 45 minutes for the parade to like get a spot, and so you're like just sit, eat dessert. So we're gonna have a fun trip.
Do they have booze with that one too?
You
Champagne
can, you can.
Yeah.
If I want, I can get some. Or they have like you can do like Shirley Temple type drinks too, like real, So she likes that kind of stuff. But I'll have one of the included. Actually, it includes 2 drinks.
Blinky,
so I'm gonna ask. Can I have my daughter?
Would probably kill each other, Blinky. To be honest, before you get to us,
they didn't used to do
Actually,
that. They used to have unlimited.
Yeah, no. When we used to do the dessert parties, it was unlimited dessert. But of course, the Shapeck era, they charge you twice as much, and you get less than half. That's the Shapeck era. No, I think that GoFundMe is a great idea for 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard. We could like live stream it and make videos of us working together to get through and accomplish the mission. I think that would make a great series.
It would be fun, man.
Can I work against the group?
I wouldn't.
You'll be the one that does the first order.
Well, Disney should pay for us to go, and we could all. But no, they want all these celebrities that pretend like they're Star Wars collectors,
Yeah, actually, you know what I just saw recently on one of the Disney Parks Twitter feeds. They had Millie Bobby Brown with I think Bon Jovi's son or whatever in front of the Millennium Falcon. I think they might be in that Skeleton Crew show. I know they're filming the thing with Jude Law for Disney Plus.
They're filming that at Disney in front of the Millennium Falcon?
No. But you know, like when actors and famous people are at the parks, they like to.
They're promoting something Disney related. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I think wasn't there a lot of speculation about the Brie Larson or whatever when she was at Disney when it first opened and she had her lightsaber and stuff, and everybody was speculating she was going to be in some Disney show.
Yeah.
Some Disney Star Wars show.
It's still possible at some point.
Yeah. They were saying she would be like not Shea Vizsla. Who's that other one?
Oh God, I hope not.
Bastila or something.
Bastila.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Or no, that one from High Republic. There's a blonde one that they were saying she was.
Yeah.
Avar Chris.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So who's going to start this GoFundMe?
How much would we need? We would need airfare.
Ridiculous,
let me model it out.
Like $30,000.
Well,
tell me if my mouse is too loud.
We would do 4 in a room.
We would have to do a 5. We take somebody to do the filming.
Yeah, someone has to come with to do the filming.
You got to have someone experienced.
Yeah.
I would be like a little kid in there, man. I have a lot of footage.
And then we would need airfare, and then that would get expensive.
Here, let me model it out.
It'd be about $2,000 a person to get into the park to do the experience, and then whatever airfare is.
Is that how much it is to get in the park?
No, it's if you break down the room, you're looking at about $2,000 a person.
It depends on the day and the type of room you get.
How many nights?
So
how many nights?
It's 2 nights. In the house. What's up, Action Pop Dad?
So he's saying. So hold on.
We're sexy bunch. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Jonathan saying just put Monkey Lizard merch in the deal and Rum will buy it. So I was trying to switch over to TeePublic last week. And I took that 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard shirt that I have on Teesprings, and that was the only thing I put up on TeePublic And then when I woke up the next morning, they basically just canceled my account. They just said, violation. Your account.
Well, I've already got
closed.
a T-Public account, so you probably.
It's probably because Salacious already had that
I've
design
already
up.
got.
He's
I've
like,
got
you
an
ain't getting money
I've
for
got.
that.
I've got an old T-Public account.
Reported
Do you have that same shirt on there?
No, it's probably. To be honest with you, it'd probably be the Hulk is the most recognizable thing on
You think
that.
so?
Yeah.
So
Totally.
when you reported it, what did you tell them?
But it has Salacious Crumb on
Just
there,
messing with
and
you.
then does the Hulk have Vern's face on that?
But see, the
Or
thing
is
is, I didn't use. So all I said was 3 Men and a Monkey T-shirt, live stream T-shirt, and in the comments it was like I tagged YouTube, live stream, YouTubers, and then I think I put action figures. That's all I put.
It doesn't check the texts. They have
No?
algorithms to check the images, don't they?
No.
They probably just saw the image. Yeah.
My Salacious Rum website got took down because I put a Ralph McQuarrie picture on the front page.
Oh my god!
And it was the Ralph McQuarrie picture of the Jabba sail barge, this concept picture, and then I pasted Salacious in front of it, and I got hit up by one of the big publishing companies and said you can't put that up, you got to take it down, or get on Google or block the website.
Somebody tried to send me a a PDF through Google Drive. So they used my the email that's on my YouTube channel, and then they tried to send me a PDF.
Do you know the sender?
The Google Drive.
Do you know the sender?
And no.
Don't open the PDF then. Don't open.
But
it'll be an executable file that will install some malware on your computer.
It says copyright warning.pdf is the actual file.
Yeah.
So basically, I just didn't accept it or whatever. I just blocked them. But it was like trying to make it look all official. And I guess what they did was they tried to send it to me through Google Drive, so the email actually came from Google, right? Making it look like it was official from Google, like, hey, you got to check out this document. And I was like, what is that? And I was like, and then I realized, oh no, somebody's trying to get me to agree to share a Google document. And I was like, no, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, they're getting you to open the file, which will run a program on your computer and steal your login details. And then
thanks for joining our segment, Computers with Vern.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just mentioning it because, like, if people are out there and you got an email on your YouTube channel and you get some email, I mean, it looked like, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, you need to verify
that. You guys want to see it?
You need no.
I don't know who it is.
You need to verify the sender.
I'll pull it up. That way you guys can see it.
So, roughly speaking, and they don't make everything super transparent with the Galactic Star Cruiser. You'd have to call to book, and you can't book online. But roughly speaking, if you were to just get a standard cabin,
so they want to close you
for 4 people. It would be like $1,500 a person for the experience.
I mean, right? I mean, it looks like YouTube support shared an item, but it's from this person right here.
That's just phishing. The name. That's a phishing.
Yeah, just delete it.
It's a scam.
It's a scam.
So
just delete it.
Because to me, I'm like, oh, in YouTube Studio, there's a specific section for copyright stuff.
No, YouTube would not be sending you something from just some @gmail.com.
No, they would not.
No. Yep. Rum is very much right.
That's a public service announcement for everybody else.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you got like 5 people to a room, it would be like $1,200 a person for that.
So that email is separate from everything else. I created that email specifically to put up on YouTube so people can email, right? Like that's not my regular one for anything. All that is for people who are on my YouTube channel and think, hey, I want to email this person. That's all it's for.
So it's £1,200 and you don't even get your own room. You have to share a room.
Yeah,
correct. Yeah,
Jesus
and
Christ.
and in that case, people might be sharing one of the big beds.
What? I don't share rooms.
Well,
What the
they have
hell?
like two of the like bunk beds. They have
Well, the
one,
good thing
like,
is
the day
Salacious
bed
could just
stuff
hang
folds
from the
out.
ceiling.
What?
Yeah, we just put you in the closet.
But they do have
you can hang
different.
from the pole in the closet.
Didn't
They
you
do
show
have-
in your room there was like some crawl space behind a wall?
Only for a certain type of room. I got the mid-tier room. I got the Galaxy class suite, not the standard
Just throw a
room.
pillow in there and let Rum sleep.
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Real Star Wars fans go to Galaxy's Cruisers, and you can see Rum sitting on our shoulders. Man, it would be such a great show.
Like, it's expensive and whatnot, but it is so much fun.
I'm
Um,
glad you liked it, man, and you did take a lot
I'd
of cool
go.
pictures for
I'd
us.
go. I'd give it a go, but it's does seem overpriced, man, for what it
Do you have
is.
something you want to share right now, Eric? You have handy that we could share a screen or anything? Or
Oh,
no?
from the Star Cruiser?
Of you
No,
and your
but-
wife, yeah, like standing in front of the windows and with drinks and all that.
Oh, if you have Twitter open, my pinned tweet is my public photo album.
Yeah, dude.
But I think people saw, like, you're welcome to scan through that and share it with people, but I think I shared it in another stream, so I don't want to bore people, but if you're interested, by all means.
We are interested. That's why he's
you're
asking.
Oh, they're on your Facebook or what?
Twitter.
Oh no, here they are. I see them.
It's my pinned tweet.
Oh, he's all dressed geeked out, man. All right, I'm definitely sharing this.
Well, with that ticket, it is entrance into the park, right?
Yeah, that's all included. Yeah, you get a special pin that shows you're a Star Cruiser a passenger and whatnot.
So if you when you get off the Star Cruiser, you're still in the park.
No. You're in like
His wife has
Disney.
fun,
You're in the Hollywood Studios parking lot.
Okay, so if you just find a place to hide out, you got the whole next day there.
I don't think you could pull.
So
that
can
off.
you?
don't think you
So
could
like,
slip
if I
on one
wanted
of
to
those
take
log
off,
ride
I like
things?
quiet.
so if I wanted to take off and go to the park at any time, you can just go to the park at any time you want.
I would recommend you don't do that. So you on your second day, like the only full day you have, you can go into Galaxy's Edge and really all of Hollywood Studios from like 8 a.m. or like from the time it opens up until 4 p.m.
Okay.
Because that's when they have like the shuttles going back and forth between the Star Cruiser and Galaxy's Edge. They let you off right next to the First Order ship in the store over there, like right across from where they sell the blue and green milk. But my personal recommendation to anyone doing this is, if you're paying to go on the Star Cruiser, spend as little time as possible in the park, because it really, like, you're paying for the experience on the ship, not to go to Galaxy's Edge, where you can do that for a lot cheaper. And if you pay for like maybe like another day and stay at like a value resort for like $120 a night or something, just go to Galaxy's Edge another day. Or
So what
whatever.
you're saying is I could get Galaxy's Edge tickets, print out these gigantic poster-sized pictures of the inside of the Star Cruiser, stay at that travel lodge or whatever you're talking about for $120, paste those on the wall.
No, well, I mean, you could do that. I don't know why you would, but I know you're being funny about it. But no, in all seriousness, like what you're paying for is really the experience with like the storylines and whatnot, and doing all the different stuff in the ship, and like it's almost like live action role play game. It's almost like you're in like an escape room like play to a certain extent. It's really a unique experience. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
So you know what I think would be kind of interesting is if like somehow a whole group of us could get to like Galaxy's Edge and we script out some type of a story, and then we just film it like we're making like our own movie and just use that as the backlot.
Yeah.
they might stop you from doing that. I mean, obviously, a lot of people videotape their vacations and whatnot, and they wouldn't stop people from doing that. But if you're clearly trying to
well, you're just
do like
filming
a
scenes,
fan
right?
film or whatever,
But you could just film. You could
Disney's
film
Disney might
scenes
stop you.
and make it just
There's
look
a-
like you're,
Yeah.
like you can have the cameraman standing off, and you could just walk up to one of the park characters and just have like some random conversation where your part is scripted, and just to see
have you been
because they would
to-
play along.
It's legal.
Have
in
you guys
California, I think.
have you guys been to any of those restaurants where all the staff are in on a, they're playing
Like a murder
out?
mystery type thing?
There's a hotel there's a restaurant in I forget what it's called. It's quite famous in Barcelona, and all the staff are they all do weird stuff throughout the evening. So suddenly the waiter will like crawl under the table and start pulling your leg, or weird things start to happen throughout the night. Like it's a surrealist restaurant.
Like someone else crawls under the table and pulls your other leg.
You want to know what I think? I think it's supposed to be scripted, and they probably didn't understand what that expression is, because it was probably written in the script, pull the customer's leg, which is like an expression for just playing a joke on somebody, and they probably read it and decided, I need to crawl under the table and pull their leg.
So like Barcelona's got was pretty famous in the 60s, I think, for surrealist art, and so it's one of these weird. They've just opened a restaurant in England. I can't remember what it's called. It's like more like a burger bar kind of place, but all the staff are in on the gag. So when you go to get your seat, they start abusing you. So
Dick's Last Resort.
Yeah, they used to do that. Throw
Ed
the napkins and straws at
And
you.
I was gonna
Chicago,
say,
yeah.
I was gonna say, dude, they shut down all of Ed DeBevick's, but I think they were trying to bring it back. I miss that place so much.
Oh, Ed DeBevick's got shut down. That's sad.
Yeah, except I think they're trying to bring one back up in River North or Streeterville.
And they say they ask you if you're vegetarian. If you are, then suddenly
Get out.
Suddenly they go, "We've got a veggie here," and the whole staff stand up and go, "Fuck off, you veggie!" And they're just
It sounds like a really hostile environment.
I seen something on
they should be
TikTok where it's
canceled.
like a Karen's restaurant or something.
That's it, Karen's. I think it's called Karen's.
Yeah, it looks so funny, man.
They
Ed
should be on
DeBevick's was
TikTok.
a treat, though. I love that
Ed
place.
DeBevick's was awesome.
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. And then they just piss off. Walk away. Yeah, and that place, for those who haven't been, it was like a 50s diner where all the waiters were dressed up as like stereotypical type of 50s characters that they made up, where they were just all really rude and whatnot.
So
Yeah, they throw your food at you on the table, and
their motto was "Eat and get out."
Yeah. The best was when you take people there when they come to visit and they didn't know it was a joke, and they'd be like, "What?" Like people get so bent out of shape, and you just laugh because you wouldn't tell people that it was a joke when you bring them there if they're from out of town or something. You just
I always used to run into the Bulls in the 90s there. I must have sat next to Tony Kukoc and his family 10 times at the one in Deerfield when that was still there.
Yeah, the one in downtown was my favorite, but we went to the one in Deerfield a lot.
So those boxing fans out there, looks like Clarissa Shields just beat Savannah Marshall.
Mm.
You guys know absolutely.
Dan went to a dinner detective.
Anything I've just said there?
Oh, it was kind of touched on earlier. I don't want to pivot too much, but She-Hulk. I know we kind of talked about it, but is that safe to talk about now?
Yeah, I still haven't seen the last 3 episodes because I was just boycotting for a little while. But this last
dude, you're
one
missing
so
out.
Good. Yeah,
you're missing out.
Great,
It's so
last
good,
one.
dude.
What's this weird robot thing? What's going on with?
Well, don't ruin. If people haven't seen it yet, you got to watch it.
I haven't seen it. I heard about it though. It sounds shocking.
But Sean hasn't seen it yet. But
okay.
It's fun because they just didn't do the stereotypical Marvel ending, and they had a lot of fun with it. It was awesome.
Yeah,
very cool.
Yep. Second that. If you
Well,
haven't
the
watched
problem
it, go
with like
check it out.
waiting because Sean hasn't seen out. Have you seen any of the episodes?
I've seen them all except for the last 3.
Okay, I see. Yeah, so you only saw like half. I knew you had given up on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
if we're waiting for
love
Sean to
it.
watch
I
them,
think
it's
it's
going to be
great.
like
I was
3 or
thinking
4
it was
weeks.
kind of trash.
I think it's
I thought it was
great
one of the best shows on Disney Plus that they had
Yeah.
done. It's fantastic.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I was a fan of like the Winter Soldier, though. I watched each of those 2 times, and a lot lot of people hated that. So I
Yeah,
like the more
I thought Winter
serious
Soldier was
stuff.
great, but
I thought that
She-Hulk's
one was
probably
good
the
too.
best.
This one
You
was
know-
just totally different than anything they had done. I think.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if I liked it so much because I just didn't have any expectations because
That's
I never
coming by
read
Peter.
She-Hulk.
Take care.
But
Later, Peter.
but yeah, I mean, I went into She-Hulk kind of blind and whatnot, and it was really surprising how awesome that show ended up being.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah,
did a
I
really,
love the first.
I think they
episode of
really
She-Hulk
did it
was
justice
great.
in a way.
They did,
Like,
but then it
with
just
everything
got
they did.
silly, man. And I think
Well,
really,
that's the
But
point.
that's the whole point of the
That's the whole
She-Hulk
point.
comic. It's fun like that, and it's breaking the fourth wall,
Mhm.
and so it really is in the style and the homage of the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and she gets around in the comics, man. So it's just true to that. So,
yeah.
She shagged.
And
Did she shag
that's
Daredevil?
I like
She
that
sh-
part of it.
she
shags
shags
Daredevil.
shags a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes. Good for her. You know, whatever. The no, that was good. But Andor's been fantastic.
Yeah, I
episode
enjoyed
6,
the last
man.
episode was cool.
The
That was
best
intense.
writing in Star Wars so far.
Hmm.
That was intense, man.
I don't know. It's maybe coming into a close second after The Last Jedi, Eric.
Yeah, get out. Hey, I liked it. Boba Fett, man. So I don't know.
Have we got another 6 episodes? Have we got another 6?
Yes. We're halfway through first season. Yeah.
See, I rate it by if I can watch it 3 to 4 times, like the Book of Boba Fett. Each episode, I watched 3 to 4 times before the next episode came out. Where Andor, I watch it one and done. Same with She-Hulk, and it's just to me, it isn't at the level of rewatchable Star Wars stories, unfortunately. But it's great. I enjoyed it, especially this previous episode was phenomenal. And I am interested. I'm invested in that guy that went home to his mom and at the table. We didn't see him this episode, and I want to know more. So
well,
I think
he's totally gonna. I think he's totally gonna get join the Empire.
Yeah.
Like classic type of guy who'd believe in that. Disenfranchised, joins up, becomes a true
he wants
believer.
Andor,
I
man.
totally think that. Yeah,
because he
yeah,
looked at
just
the
so he can chase
hologram in his
Andor.
bedroom. He's just, I'm not infatuated. What's the word?
Have you guys ever
Obsessed
been
or-
so mad at someone you would stare at their picture like people do in movies? I've never,
Yeah,
I've
come
never
on,
felt that.
right?
Like I'm just so angry at this person. I'm gonna stare at their.
Well,
picture.
people would look at the other person's profile, maybe like on Twitter, and click to see what they're saying.
No, they did that
Things
more
like
like a detective would look at like the picture of
Evidence,
like somebody that they've been
Ooh, that's powerful
profiling,
right
right?
here.
Like to say like, what do you think they're going to be doing next, or what's their move? Where would I find them? Who is this person? Because you've seen it in movies where like the detective has the picture of the person and they're like obsessing over it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna have to go pretty soon. Just to let you guys
Yeah,
know.
we'll wrap it up here in a minute.
Did everyone get to see Werewolf by Night?
Yeah, I did. What a great!
I
It wasn't
I
really amazing,
really hope
but it
that-
was great. Really.
What was that about?
Oh, it's about Werewolf by
Come on,
Night.
Vern. You
We
haven't
were
seen
talking
it?
about it at the beginning of the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
but the
But
part
dude, now
I'm gonna just go
Elsa,
spoilers
dude,
for the
Elsa
arrows through the mouth and
Bloodstone-
coming out. How did Disney do that? Because you mentioned
Dude,
blood because
Special
there's no
effects.
blood,
Special effects.
but it's still. I know that's how they did it, but I mean to put that on a Disney channel is just insane, man. And it makes you think.
I'm excited to have.
Deadpool.
I'm excited to have
Disney's-
Elsa Bloodstone in the MCU, man. I think because now you got Man Thing, Werewolf by Night,
Oh, is
Elsa
that who she was?
Bloodstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You have Blade, right? You have the
Mhm.
Black Knight coming. I mean, they're Moon Knight, so they're we could totally get like a Midnight Suns team up, which would be awesome.
You know who played Man Thing, right?
Oh,
It was the guy who did Black Chrysanthemum.
oh, that was cool. Yeah, that was good. I really enjoyed that. I tried to get my family to watch it with me, but
Hey, Thousands Ghost, I
I couldn't
have
get them to.
a little miniature of me that I stare at all day long. I actually carry this guy around in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Action Pop Dad. What'd you say, Vern? I missed that part.
No, and Thousands Ghost stares at a picture of me all day long.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe a little too slow on that one.
So who's hosting next week?
Salacious Rum.
Yeah, it was brutal. Uh-oh. I don't know if I want to see that.
You do? Oh,
No.
you Photoshopped me without
Topless
hair?
picture of Vern. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. A
Toupeeless.
toupeeless. I thought he said topless.
Not possible. Unless you just have a picture of me like this.
Yeah.
It's
Topless, yeah.
I could just picture like the Billy Madison that is with Chris Farley.
I actually just didn't put any gel. I didn't put any gel in my hair. That's why it's like this.
Yeah.
Because usually when I put gel, I have to use both hands, and because I have this on this, I couldn't get the gel in that hand. So I'm gonna have to do one-handed gel tomorrow.
Don't put it on me. I'm eating a Jamaican curry.
Jamaican curry.
All right.
There he goes. There goes.
And
the
I
toilet
am
system.
out of here after that.
No, Vern.
Yeah, I gotta go start getting dinner
I haven't
ready.
made a video in 2 weeks, guys. I've been just
Yeah,
so
you need
pumped
to.
out. I really do
I don't
feel
know
like
what you're doing over there.
I know. I've got all the time in
I
the
know
world
nobody
right
else
now.
knows what you're doing over there
Depressed,
either.
bro.
Yeah.
Depressed, man.
Well, it's sometimes doing a video can give you something to put good energy into and take your mind off things, but sometimes if you don't have any good energy, doing a video feels like a job and a chore. So
I know.
you know what
Well, that's how it almost feels.
listen to your body, you know. Or is there a
It
figure
feels like
that
a
would
job?
just like make you so happy to open that it would bring you joy? You know
If I
what I mean?
listen-
Is there
Yeah.
something?
If I listen to my body, I'll just be masturbating all day.
And on that
Isn't that why
note,
isn't that why you don't leave your flat?
Oh, yeah.
Partly.
Sure.
okay. On that note, see
All right,
you
Vern.
see you
Peace
guys
out, bro. Good to see you
Later,
again.
Vern.
Thanks for hanging out.
later.
But what do you guys do to get motivated to hit record, basically? I've even tried to watch motivational videos. And, I set everything up. I had to figure the box. Everything's ready. I just can't get into the, hey, what's up? It's Sean Solo 8. I just can't do it, man.
So I was having a hard time just because this year's been a slog with work. I'm just exhausted and with the travel. And I really wanted to open my lizard. So what I did was I just started taking pictures of it. And because I just felt like I didn't have the energy to review it. And then after I was taking pictures of it for like 15 minutes, I just hit record and started talking about it. And then I did a review that, and it just ended up being a review. You know what I mean? Like a toy,
Yeah.
so like, but for me, I didn't want to be like, hey, look at the head and it's pinless. And, sometimes it's just, if you're doing the same style of reviews, sometimes it's a matter of, well, that's why I like doing the comparative reviews or something different, just to make it more mentally interesting. So maybe you just need to switch something up and
I think you're right.
or is there
I do
like
have
a
2
figure
copies of the lizard. So maybe I could, like you said, just play with it for a while.
Yeah, because the video I made was me it's basically just like opening up the lizard and playing with it.
That's exactly what I do.
What it does.
That's exactly what I do. I have a little fiddle, a little play with the lizard, and then you're in the mood, and then you can get a full rub on.
Yeah,
going.
then you go from there.
Sean, for what it's worth, I mean, I don't make videos. I'm a consumer of all of your videos, but one of the things I appreciate a lot about your channel. Well, one of the things I appreciate about your videos in particular, other than the cool poses, which I do rip off for my own displays and whatnot, is like you'll include in the final edit like almost like outtakes, like the figures tipping over from time to time, and that it would be cool, like to do like an outtakes video or a compilation of outtakes from a whole bunch of different things you've done. I like it.
Yeah, I appreciate it because
fun.
that is part of it. I'd say sometimes just to get one of those turntable things, it takes like half an hour.
Oh, I
just
believe
to get
it
to stand still in that pose, because when they fall, they get out of their pose, and it's a nightmare.
Yeah,
I think some people don't realize how painful that is.
Well, they don't collect action figures if
or Sean,
the
other thing I did was I did a lizard short before I did the video, and so I did like just a little bit. I did a filming with the lights where I had them flashing, and then I green screened some of the photos, kind of shooting in and out, and I just did a short, and then maybe it's just something like that, man. But just look at it as like the lizard's really cool, man. Just whip out your lizard and play with it.
Yeah.
I have to concur. Just get it, whap him out. Give him
you can head swap.
Feed the lizard.
It's got 2 science beakers, 4 different hands. It's a great. I think it's going to be a contender for a Legend of the Year.
I think so too.
I mean, it'll be in my top 10 Legends list for sure.
Yeah, I've seen a few videos. I'll definitely check yours out. But the videos
he
I have
poses
seen,
and he's awesome to pose. Like he's probably one of the best Legends to do a superhero like pose. Like he gets into it, and what's really cool is his neck. The way they did his neck is so cool because the neck is really long and it extends.
Yeah, dude's got his review out now, guys.
So,
if you want to check
the
it
neck
out.
is really long and extends, but then the head gets really good tilt too. So you like when you have like this head sculpt and a glowing red eye, you can almost have him turn and looking at you with just the one eye, kind of like that, like in Jurassic Park. Like I just think that looks really cool, man. Yeah. He's pinless, he's balanced well. It just, I mean, if you really look, the figure itself is plain. It's a black shirt, purple rip pants, large. It's got large lizard
and a bendy tail. It's like
the tail does bend. Yeah, you can bend the tail, which is cool. But what's really neat is that he holds the beaker well. Like it's not like Legends where it falls out. I mean, that thing is solidly in there. But man, he's just awesome.
You'll have to watch how you pose with that tail.
Dude did do a video. He just dropped it today. Definitely check out the dude's video because, I think me and him were starting to create about the same time. That's why we started hanging out. And his videos inspired me to just do better, than I was. Because I used to do my reviews, I'd just open it. You know how you see most reviews, people just take it out of the package and go, here it is. And that's
what are you saying, Sean?
Dude,
what are you saying,
no,
Sean?
he took time to edit.
What are you saying,
goes
Sean?
a step further.
What are you saying, Sean?
I like your videos too, Ron. You don't do full-length reviews, though.
Check out I got a short up. Here, actually, let me share my short. I'm experimenting with this format of shorts. Let me see. I got to get to my YouTube channel. Give me a second. But I'm experimenting because shorts are interesting. Like sometimes I literally had a video that did 2,000 views in the first 10 minutes and then it died. And then I'll have something that does no views and like 5 days later. Yeah, it's crazy. But the thing I've noticed with the shorts though is that they get subs.
Thanks, Andy. And Eric, appreciate the kind words.
All right, so let me come back.
You could also bring your dog in, Sean.
What's that? Oh,
you could also bring in your dog.
I know.
show the scale with your dog face to face.
All right, you ready? I'm going to share it. All right, let me go to this.
Ooh,
oh, that's an awesome
nice
picture.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, great figure, man. He's at a disco. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I'm just messing around, experimenting.
Yeah.
But all I did to do that was I put the camera on him for a minute with the light swirling, and I just took 4 pictures, and then I green screened the pictures and zoomed in on him. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, hitting that 1K is tough, man. But once you get there,
Yep. Well, then some people get to the subs when they don't have the viewing hours, and some people have vice versa. But you know, once you get there, then it stays pretty consistent.
But the thumbnail you had, dude, for the Black Panther one was really good, and saw some of the same kind of lighting on the lizard there.
Yeah. I've been messing with these Govee. Got two pair of these Govee light bars, and then
That's true.
you can put them.
Oh, that's
different
cool.
RGB. So, and they have like a flat mount, or you can put them like this. So what I'll do is I have the two like behind the diorama because it's a little bit see-through, and then I'll put one on top so you get some downlight, and then I'll put the other like this angled up, and you get that up lighting from it. And then I can mess with it and then put like, because I have a ring light, so I can put a little bit of white light on there to dampen it. But it's fun because then you can mess with the colors and you know, do
that one changes colors too. That bar
Yeah.
that you had.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this will do. Oops, wrong button.
Nice.
yeah, I really need to invest in some lights, man.
So you do that, and then it also do like, so when I'm doing like the special effects
It's
scene, it does
trippy,
that. Yeah, but it looks cool when you're watching, right? Because and I like seeing like the different colors refract off the figures like that.
Yeah,
it's cool to see how they play off of it. But
100%.
But yeah, so I have these Govee ones. So I have two sets of these. Like I said, I use two behind, and then one on top, and then one in front when I take pictures. And then I bought these Govee rope lights, which is, you see how like there's that rope light that runs. There we go. The green rope light there. So it's very flexible like that. And then I have another one that I'm going to come and snake around. I'm going to put retro cards up on that wall, and then snake it around that and illuminate that whole wall, because that's where the Sentinel's there right now, and Galactus is going to go right there.
Has anyone in North America gotten Galactus yet?
I don't think so.
I think one of the some of the YouTube channels got it.
Like someone who doesn't have connections.
I think it's all UK from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, dude, I was in the first 500 order of the Sentinel, and I was one of the last people to get it. So I'll get it when I get it.
Yeah, I didn't get my Razor Crest especially fast.
Yep. Yeah, you would think it was by when you ordered, right? So if you ordered in the first like 1,000, you would think but no. No, they'll take care of all the YouTubers first, the big channels.
Yeah, it's weird how they've done Galactus this time. So I think America got the Razor Crest first last time.
Cool.
Rum, have you opened yours yet?
No.
Razor Crest? It's
No.
still sitting in the shipper?
It's still in the shipper.
Yeah.
I'm leaving it in the shipper, to be honest. I wish I'd have got the Galactus out, to be honest. It's gone straight back in the shipper for now.
I can't wait to get that Galactus, because then once I get Galactus, I can set up the whole Fantastic Four, 90s X-Men, HasLab display. Cannot wait. I'm ready. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce. What channel are we on next week?
We're on mine next week. And if I can just do a little quick promotion, Sean. I've started a couple of new channels, so I'm hoping people will sub to my new channels. Can I just share my screen for a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just want to show you. People can help me out. Because I've decided to start breaking the channel up a bit, like you, Sean, to be honest, to work on the algorithm. So
yeah, because my second channel is doing really good right now.
So if people can help me out, this is obviously my main channel, but I've started a Lego. If everyone could sub to these 3 channels for me, that would really help. I've got a 4th one opening. I'm doing a plays one, a gaming one. But if you could sub to the Monkey Lizard Army, that would be helpful. It'll become clear next week what that is. The Lego Studs is now all the Lego stuff, and Shane Blade's got his own channel. Please go and sub. I'm working and it'll really help me out. So please.
I'm all subbed. Yeah. Subbed up.
Nice one. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Really
Anybody in the chat,
really appreciate that.
You can post a link to your channel in there, or if you need help getting to like 1,000 subs or something, let us know.
Cheers, guys.
There's a few moderators that can post your link. But yeah, the dude has a new video out. His link's in the description. Eric doesn't have a channel, I don't think.
I don't do anything. I just pop in on things like this,
Chill.
and then
Hangs out with
That's
the
it,
boys.
man. Just hang out.
Yep, and
All right.
been doing these videos with Rick for the Andor after show. So those have been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll have to check some of those out.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next
Yeah.
week.
Peace, everyone.
Thanks for hanging out.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
Have a nice week, everyone.